And let's get ready, because this ain't funny. My name's Mike D, and I'm about to get money. What's up, everybody? How are you on this wonderful... I'm not centered at the camera. Here we go. How are you on this wonderful evening? Hope you're doing great. I'm Rich Slayton, caster for Clash Royale League. The shades came out right out the gate here for this one, so I hope you're digging it. You know, I just realized I have a setting on here that's probably making my stream a little bit choppy here. Just give me 1 second to go ahead and check that out. Put you over there on that setting, and that should clean things up. Boom! How are you, everybody? It's the No Tilt Worlds. That's right, the very last two matches of the group stage. And then at the end of this, we're going to have the draw for the bracket round. Let's go. Let's get it. And today, what are we doing? Well, we are doing, wow, America versus Colombia. And after that, Mexico versus Peru. And a lot on the line here. If America beats Colombia, they have to sit back and wait to see if Mexico beats Peru to get in. If America beats Colombia but Peru beats Mexico, Peru is in. America, the US of A, is done. Colombia, of course, already all the way through based on tiebreakers and being 2-0 and all that sort of stuff. I think so, at least. I could be wrong. I could be wrong there. And then, if America loses, then it's Colombia in and Mexico versus Peru in a best of, and it's a one head-to-head playoff early match as who goes through to the next round. That should be super duper fun. Guys, you can hear my voice a little bit quieter today. We're kind of taking it down low today. Why? Well, because my son's trying to go to sleep in the other room. And I'll bring my mic up a bit here. How about that? Whew, let's go. Is baby boy Slayton sleeping? Yes, he is. Let's go take a look at what's happening thus far here in the No Tilt Worlds. This is the group stage, 8 groups of 4 teams, each round-robin format. Top 2 of each group qualifies for that next stage, which will take place in April. So there you go. Talking about those standings in the other groups, who's qualified so far? Well, China and South Korea made it through in Group A. Honduras and Costa Rica made it through in Group B. This is Group C. Group D, Japan and the Netherlands have gone through. In Group E, it's Spain and Italy. In Group F, Germany and Portugal. Belarus just barely not making it. And Group G, it's Egypt and France. And then Group H, Argentina and Brazil. Russia getting knocked out. So some kind of maybe shocking ones out early. Russia, the UK, Belarus, Turkey, 50-50 on that one. Canada, not making it through, obviously. The format, it's a best of 5 sets. Set number 1 is 1v1 in duel mode, as will be set number 4 if necessary. Set number 2 is just a 1v1 BO3, nothing special. And then set number 3 is going to be a King of the Hill. Mikey with the $7 Canadian, thank you very much. Do appreciate it. Yeah, Rich ASMR. Yeah, keeping it low because baby boy Slayton's trying to go down to bed right now, and I'm sure Mrs. Slayton is annoyed that I might be keeping him up. He is, well, he's not even a baby boy anymore. He's 2.5 years old, so young man Slayton making his way up in the world. Here's the prize pool for you: 25 big ones, 25 racks, if you will, 25K on the line overall in the tournament. Earlier today, Egypt beat France, and the UK beat Austria, but that UK went over Austria not enough to go through. Egypt and France were already guaranteed through. That was just a fight to see who would be the first seed versus second seed. And Egypt, led by Mohamed Light, a.k.a. Kicks Light, coming out on top in that one. But the UK eliminated from the event, as is Austria. So we'll have to wait until the next time. Why is he sleeping? Shouldn't he be listening to get some practice school? Because it's 8 p.m. here in Texas, and he is a 2.5-year-old child. So time for sleep for that little one. So our first match of the day will be the U.S. versus Colombia. We'll go over those rosters here in just a minute, and then Mexico versus Peru. And again, this U.S.-Colombia match, no matter what, it actually makes Mexico versus Peru really, really interesting, right? Because if the U.S. wins, then Peru has to win to be able to overtake the U.S. and go through to the next stage. Mexico will be out if the U.S. wins, but if the U.S. loses, it's a toss-up between Mexico and Peru. XE Ghost, I'm quiet because my son is sleeping in the very next room, and it's a very thin wall. That's why. That's what's going on. So coming up right now, the United States of America and Colombia. What's the weather like in Texas? Not too bad right now. So we'll get to those rosters here in just 1 second. If you have not yet done so, subscribe to this channel. Jump on. And here's the Team USA roster. Airsurfer, coming off of a great weekend in CRL. Bicicleta, a.k.a. Bag. CRSUX from CRL East, StarWars, and Venom. Not to mention, oh yeah, a guy named Boss. Kind of popular content creator there. Solid squad. We'll see who actually comes out on game day today. For Colombia, the two leaders of the squad, Kodigo and Viktor. Both very talented players. Kodigo has been the mainstay of this Colombian team for a long time. Helped the Colombia team overperform last year in this tournament with his 2v2 experience. ADRIAN, Rocket, LordSebastian, and Jorginho? Is that what it is? Jorginho? I don't know. Mind if I drop a like? Hims, I hope you do. So we get into this USA versus Colombia matchup very soon. Am I throwing off the gooders? Of course I am. Boom. Here we go. That's the link in the chat. Luis Fernandez, Rich, are you tired? Always. But right now I'm being quiet because my son is trying to go to bed in the next room over. So we're bringing it down low. Here, I'll bring the mic up. I'll bring the mic way up. Then I'll bring the volume. Then I'll bring my delivery. Ooh, you get the when I breathe out. There you go. Maybe I'll try to move it up from my nose a little bit so it's not so much breathing out. But yeah, taking the voice down low. This is the Rich Slayton ASMR hour as we do the No-Tilt Worlds. Ooh yeah, the No-Tilt Worlds. The competition you've always wanted to see but never knew you wanted to have casted like this. The No-Tilt Worlds. Teams from around the world competing for $25,000. Let's go ahead and jump into game number 1. Here we go. Colombia top of your screen, the US of A at the bottom, Venom for the red, white, and blue. And Piggies to the left-hand side, Venom looking like he's running a variation of minor wall breakers. Could be something else, but most likely Le Minor, Le Wall Breakers. We'll see if that is the direction that he goes with. 3-3 split with the recruits. Did not get the banhammer, much to some people's sadness. Christian Santana saying, Rich, I came back from camping and now I'm so sunburned. Interesting. Mikey says, I feel bad for you this one, Rich. How come? Why do you feel bad? We're going to have a good time here. Aaron Land saying in YouTube, Rich is still my father and I still hope he's doing well. Well, thank you very much. Now go to bed. Do your homework. Fireball left-hand side into the Piggies. Very heavy variation of minor wall breakers here from Venom. Goku Black over in the Twitch chat saying he wants the Colombians to win so that Mexico has a shot. I have to say that I am pulling for the U.S. in this one. You know, I'm from here and all. Cannon cart in response to the mortar. 1760 left-hand side to 1478 right-hand side. Wall breakers through. Log will take care of that fairly easily. Royal Recruits versus the Royal Delivery. Two different ways to rip shields off for Rocket. So far not working out too well for him. Pigs on the left-hand side. Fireball should be available, and it is. Another 3-3 split here for the Recruits. And this time Rocket choosing to defensive mortar, which kind of has to do. This is a tough spot here for Rocket. Not really able to get mortars on tower, and it feels like Venom has good answers for the Pigs the whole way through. Fireball on offense this time. Venom going for the kill shot on the right-hand side, but now what's he going to do about these Piggies? Hunter down to the left-hand side, Piggies behind. Recruit in front, Log will help. But the EQ going to make enough room for those Pigs to snout a bit on tower. Not too much, though. Minor wall breakers to the right-hand side. Wall breakers going to go deep, deep, deep. Recruit does get down. So Delivery does save things. 438 to 1170 with 5 seconds left. Cannon cart left-hand lane. New cannon cart is like slow-mo, says Sluggish Crow. Well, we'll see. Zigzag Nemesis. Yes, I do remember you. Here we go. Minor to the right-hand side. Delivery high. Wall breakers picked up by the mortar, but mortar does go to the right-hand lane rather than the left-hand lane. Still no shots either way. And that's going to be it. Fireball in. Venom takes game number 1 here for the US of A. GG. Well played. Venom getting the big first win here. A very necessary win. Colombia has room to play with here, although I need to look at the tiebreaker stuff. Maybe Colombia would have trouble with a loss here. Not entirely sure. Tough matchup, says Jims. Yep, very tough one there for the Colombians. So the U.S. on top in game number 1. I just heard Mrs. Slayton tell my son to go to bed. To be 2.5. That kid's very excited because now he's not in a crib anymore. He's in a toddler bed, so now he can get out whenever he wants, which is annoying. But there you go. Let's go take a look at the post-game stats here. Courtesy of Stats Royale. Want to know your next chest? Stats Royale will take you to statsroyale.com. Figure out your next chest, and of course other fun facts and information there, including this data you see right in front of you. I am in Texas. It is Central Time. That's correct. So this is dual mode. Take a look at that. Minor wall breakers, recruits out, cannon cart out. So this is going to undermine Venom's graveyard choices in particular, with the cannon cart being out. Cannon cart being popular for current graveyard decks. Of course, he could go more traditional with his GYs if he wanted to. And of course, Mortar Pigs for the Colombian. Also, keep in mind that he went with Delivery and the Log. Mikey with the big $4 Canadian donation. Thank you very much, Mikey. Clash with Modic coming in hot from Scotland. They need Payne Lucas. Well, yeah, he is Brazilian, so that's a different place. So Venom does go GY. Very interesting. I was talking about Cannon Cart removing some GY options, but he goes with a different GY variant here in game number 2, and off to a big bad start here. Baby Dragon will also belch. 1065 left-hand side as the Mega Knight goes right into an Inferno Dragon, and the EU is already out of cycle. Rocket in trouble early here in game number 2. How about Ngannou, says Dylan Stewart in the YouTube chat. Yeah, that was nasty. I watched that last night. Kaboom. A guy that strong and that athletic now that can actually that has skills on top of it. That is very frightening. Here we go, bowler to the left-hand lane. So bowler GY freeze here. No, just bowler GY with poison. It's a good snowball. Mega Knight will leap. It's not going to be a game changer right here, but it will at least frustrate Venom a little bit, and it will put Rocket back in the game. This is not the finals, Alex Lynn. This is the end of the group stage here. Rocket has arrow zap? No, no way. I mean, definitely not now. Do I think this meta will change CRL completely? I think the CRL meta will change drastically. We'll see what happens. The real question with the CRL meta that I'm curious about is, does Giant Skeleton's usage drop that significantly? Right? That's the big question, because Giant Skeleton Royal Giant is such a huge part of the dual meta. Cannon Cart too. I think Cannon Cart will change. That'll be interesting. One of my shots on the Hunter nerf. I think it's a good idea. And there you go. Venom taking game number 1. Am I from the U.S.? Yes, I am. I am born in California. Currently live in Texas. There you go. I only live in the big states. No Rhode Islands for me. So GG, well played. Venom taking game number 2. Easy 2-0 to kick things off here for the U.S. That's, of course, exactly what the Americans need. Rocket must have had his poison buried on that early defense. Some people say, Ash saying the Giant Skeleton might be used more. It's interesting. It's an interesting question, right? The Giant Skeleton does now have a whole lot more single target damage, which is massive. The Death Bomb not as useful, but still pretty nasty. But I don't know what the individual interactions are with that Death Bomb. Zigzag, I hope to see 3 Musketeers in CRL. How won't happen, though? I don't know, man. 3M. Could happen. I sound like I'm from Canada. What? That's weird. What do I sound like this? I don't even know how to do how do you even do a Canadian accent? What are the rewards for winning this whole tournament? Asked Alex Lynn. This is $25,000. That's the big reward. The top prize, I think, is 11K or 12K. Maybe 15. $25,000 overall on the line, though. Let's see. They still do tournaments for this game. Yep. Ethan, we do. Big ones. $25,000 in this one. Cast one that was $40,000 last month. Kind of gets crazy. Kind of gets crazy indeed. Let's see. All my IRL friends have Giant Skelly in every deck, says T.O. Rio over in the Twitch chat. Interessant. Zigzag Nemesis saying Ngannou would be a P.E.K.K.A. He has mad power. Interesting choice. Here we go into set number 2. The U.S. has the advantage. This is a standard BO3. No bans. No nothing. Just a regular roll. Let's play 3 games of Clash Royale. First 1 to 2 wins. This is a good matchup here between Viktor and airsurfer. Airsurfer, again, coming off a great performance, made top 3. Top 3 or top 2? Was it top 3 or top 2? It was top 3, right? Because line beat... Wait a second. How do I not remember what happened in CRL like a month ago? Or like a week ago? I need to look. I need to actually look up what the results were from CRL this last time around. Hold on. Please hold. Someone in chat's going to get to it before I even say it, before I even figure it out. What were the bracket results? Was it Line and beating Miniminter? No, it was Line beating... I sound very tired today. Well, I'm just trying to be quiet because my kid's asleep. Anyway, airsurfer did really well in CRL this last month. It was Line versus Morton. That's right, it was Line versus Morton. How did I forget that? How did I forget that? Line versus Morton. But airsurfer did make 3rd. So Viktor going with a semi-pro special here on the Goblin Giant Sparky. Is there a rage in this deck? Probably not with this variant. Right, normally rage would be in place of one of the other two spells. And I think my son is awake. Hold on, guys. I need to mute my mic for a second and go see if my 2.5-year-old has got out of bed yet again. One moment. Well, yes, he is. That's fun. I probably shouldn't have taken this castings tonight. Oh well. So Goblin Giant Sparky triple spell here for Viktor. Defensive GY. Oh yeah, chill the Sparky Shade. It's not the semi-pro specials for the Eagle, and that's right. That's fair. Final 90 seconds, 13:50 to 13:15. The interesting thing here is how annoying the Mega Minion makes in these defenses here for airsurfer. And the lightning is brutal, but that Mega Minion just means that he has no real way to keep the baby dragon on board. Sparky right-hand lane, 11:31 remaining on the Tower of Viktor, 9:40 on airsurfer's right-hand side. And airsurfer trying not to use bomb tower here early if he can. There you go. See a late bomb tower this time around. Smart play. Really smart play there. Because he was just rinsing and repeating the same interaction over and over again, and this one let him create a counter push here for the first time in a while. Like a real counter push. Here we go. Baby Dragon sets up low. And now we can get back to a bomb tower high next time around. Watch this. He's going to do the same thing again. Ice Wizard this time to the inside probably. Try to nano all that back if he can. Bomb tower high. Bomb tower high enough to keep the damage off tower. This is really brilliantly played by airsurfer, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Goblin Giant doesn't get on tower. Do the spears get on tower? Bomb tower high. airsurfer might need a Poisonous for security here. Does the lightning come in? The lightning comes in. Oh, and the NATO does just enough here. And that's going to be a win by 28 HP. airsurfer makes it 3 in a row for the U.S. G to the G, woe to the played. That was a fun one. Now I heard that you can do clips on YouTube now. Is that true? Is that a thing? I don't see it in my studio. That's 3 in a row right now for the U.S. Colombia not making it difficult today. Let's see what's up to the chat here for a second. Let's see. Oh, we're right back into it. Not even seeing me. Okay. Eduardo's excited for magic items. Yeah, I think it'll be good for the game for sure. Good to see everyone in the Twitch chat as well. So, game number 2, airsurfer looking like it's going to be MKGY. Making sure they loving to make sure we don't get the baby vibe stream. Yeah, well, I think that's not working the other way. Guys, I'm streaming here and risking keeping my 2-year-old awake. How can you thank me for taking this huge burden upon myself, subscribe to my YouTube channel. There you go. Little hot sub would do me wonders. I'm almost at 20K, by the way. 20,000 subs, you could get me there. And also justify me waking up my child as he tries to go to sleep. Graveyard in for Viktor. This deck is probably dead. You see 3 nerfed cards in this deck between the Mortar, the Hunter, and the Knight. So if you dislike this deck, congratulations, it's going away probably. First 2 minutes away. And big, big damage done by Viktor early. Mortars. And the overspend that has to come out from airsurfer on defending that mortar. Quite a bit, but still ends up head-on damage anyway. Curious to see what the plan is for Viktor with controlling the Mega Knight in the long run. And here we go. Mega Knight does get in deep. Zappies come in behind. Snowball to the spears. This should be okay damage here. Knight's going to come in and take some of that away, but should be a pretty good blow here. Not quite enough to take the lead back here for airsurfer, but good enough to put this one in contention, 1168 to 1303. And this is the big issue, right, is when these Mega Knights become more and more frequent as the elixir starts to flow more and more. There you go. Why didn't I stream Egypt versus France? Because I wasn't streaming earlier today there, Tornado. They asked me to come and do these ones, so I said yes, so here I am. I shouldn't even be doing these ones. I'm crazy busy, and my child is trying to sleep. But I didn't have somebody for English, and I wanted you guys to have these matches. So there you go. Mega Knight down. And again, going to get deep into territory. Zappy's staying on the board. Zappy's also going to be getting hit with it. This one is not duels for my Isaac. This second one is first set is duels. Second set is classic. Third set's King of the Hill. Fourth is duels. Fifth is classic. This is just a regular old 303. And for those of you who are asking about balance changes, you can go ahead and follow me on Twitter. I'm going to retweet the balance changes right now. I think Royale API put out the big graphic for him. I'm going to go ahead and retweet Royale API right now, so you guys have the balance updates. There you go. And of course, I'll just link the tweet to you guys too. I mean, I'd like you guys to follow me, but, Oh, I should retweet. Oh, I should retweet all this nice stuff that Clash Royale did. Yeah, I'll retweet that too. Here you go, boys and girls. Fellas and ladies. And there you go. Viktor takes game number 2. Too much damage early on. My voice seems lower or quieter. Yes, Jesse Burnett. My voice is quieter because my 2-year-old is trying to go to sleep, and I'm trying not to be too loud right now. So we're doing a late night stream. This is Clash Royale, being played at the No-Till Worlds. You, me, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the great gameplay, the fast cycles, the hard counters, and the great outplays. This is the U.S. vs. Colombia. Brought to you by Clash Royale in partnership with No Tilt. Also me. GG, well played. Oh, they're trying to break down what happened right here. Oh yeah, Arrow's bar barrel, nothing happening there. Kaboom. Kaboom. Who does chat think are the 3 strongest teams in no-till? Interesting question, chat. Who's the 3 strongest teams in no-till, chat? Do you have your opinions? Isn't it like 7:30 in Texas? It's 8:30, and my son is 2.5. So, you know, he's little, Alex. He's not. My son's not 15. I'm not like making a teenager go to sleep right now. But he's 2.5. That's real little, in case you didn't know. Oh, Jesse, thank you very much. Do appreciate it. For this late night stream. All tied up now, 1-1 between airsurfer and Viktor as we go to game number 3. And ooh, baby, what a good game it's going to be. Let's go jump on into it. Current lead right now for the Americans. Up 1 here against Colombia. They do need this lead. They do need this win. Need a victory here to stay alive. Well, not in this particular game, but you know, overall in this matchup. People saying Spain, Japan, and South Korea. Overall, let's see. One person says Japan, Brazil, Germany, or Spain. Another one says China, Japan, Spain, Germany. Well, that's more than 3. Egypt, Japan, USA, says Tornado. Like, well, Spain and Germany and Japan also need pretty common threads here. Some Brazils in there as well. So here we are. Game number 3. The United States up against Colombia. Going back and forth in this one, and we're here with a staring contest. Might take another minute here before someone plays a card, and you know what? I'm okay with it. Because it's just us hanging out late night, watching some Clash Royale. Alex Joppy saying, lol, I got 4 kids. If they're up past 7:30, it's because the house is in fire and they're running out of it. I get that one. Go to bed, children. Go to bed. Well, not much has happened here. Does Rich watch anime? I don't watch anime as a genre. Like, I don't just go, let me watch all the anime. I have watched selected anime, some of which I like, some of which I think is bad. Lava hound, why do people always play you off the ground? 'Cause you fly, that is the answer, you're a flying troop. Zappy's behind the fish boy and 2 recruits, and it's going to be airsurfer going 6 loon here. Interesting choice, and oh boy, does that Mega Minion stop that balloon from connecting? Not entirely sure, and it does not. That second Lava Hound down, Flying Machine behind. Ooh, that's a nice set of recruits there. I think they'll be enough to stop some of this damage. Miner goes right in. Oh boy, that's going to be tower down right-hand side, I believe. No, Snowball does save things, but Flying Machine stays alive. 999. Upside down Mark of the Beast here on airsurfer's right-hand tower. 12-13 on the right-hand tower of Viktor. And airsurfer goes with a 4-2 split this time, away from the Lava Hound. Gonna have to. Does he arrow Snowball here? I don't think he does. Has to save him. This is a Barahootle situation for airsurfer. And those Skelly Drags gonna rip on the left-hand side here. Arrows do help. 2 Flying Machines on 1 Fisherman. Airsurfer holding on, but not by much. Way behind on Elixir. This feels like a GG and a well played. How was my weekend, Death Adder? My weekend was very pleasant. Passover. Probably my favorite Jewish holiday, to be honest. Had some good eats. Some good family time. We're all vaxxed up now, so that's pretty great. Well, it looks like Viktor's going to win this one. We'll see. Miner in. Zappy's to hold on. Okay. Nah, not gonna happen. That's just brutal. What a bad matchup. That cannon cart is making it interesting, but not that interesting. Snowball in. And Viktor's just trying to defend like crazy right now. That can't. Oh, I thought that cannon cart might get away, but no. Rich, you're Jewish? Yes, that I am. My whole life, in fact. Interesting. Yep, let's see. Bounce Shader should have nerfed Lava Hound. I'm always in favor of nerfing Lava Hound and Golem and anything super big. I just don't like Beatdown generally as an archetype. But, you know, is what it is. Some people play it. Let's look at the replays here for this one. Snowball in. That cannon cart is trying to beat out the arrows. Not going to do it, though. Gears and Beers. To answer that question, his highest is not 5,300. All of these stats are being pulled from the account they're playing on, and lots of these players are playing on a newer account. Lil Nimbus, Rich, could you survive a Roast Me Battlegrounds episode? What is Roast Me Battlegrounds? I used to do the roast battle at the Comedy Store. So there you go. I say all first plays should be banned, says Tio Rio. That's actually great. That's actually really funny. Yeah, all first plays banned. Every game should start on the second play. That's fair. You did stand-up comedy? Yeah, still will, assuming, you know, when things get a little bit more whatever. A little more chill. Won't ever do it as much as I used to, I don't think. Because I don't feel like going on the road. Like, you know, driving 8-10 hours to a gig in the middle of nowhere. Not fun. I don't feel like playing, like, backwater casinos anymore. So, I'll do some comedy. Here we go, tied up 1-1 between the U.S. and Colombia. Who's that funny blonde girl who does the roasting? That narrows it down. Love from India, 7:09 a.m. That's very early. Here we go, King of the Hill. Gonna be Boss leading things off for the U.S. Adrian for Colombia. I don't know if Kodigo is second or third on the Colombian side. Oh, through Alt F Digital, Solid Comedians. Yeah, no idea what they're doing. I pitched a few shows to Alt F back in the day. I do not have a Netflix special on a stand-up comedy special on Netflix. No, I do not. Maybe one of these days. Here we go. So Boss looking like to be minor giant skeleton balloon. Gonna be Boss, Star Wars, and Bag. Again, I don't know what the order is here. GS to the right. So it looks like it might be Loon for Loon here. Ari Machado, thank you very much. Appreciate your support. Here we go, Miner to the left. Archer's up high. First 90 gonna pass here, and pretty easy. Rich, try watching on my TV. Why does it say your stream is restricted? No idea why it says that, actually. You should be able to watch on your TV fine. Shouldn't be a problem. I don't see any settings that I have on that would restrict it from being watched on TV. So I don't even know what that is. That's weird. Balloon to the left-hand side. What does he have for the Inferno Dragon here? Nothing, huh? Just a NATO, which would have been a big overspend there and a big problem. 3-3 split here for Adrian. Adrian ahead so far just by basically splitting and ripping. Am I playing Dominic Perez? No, I'm not. I am commentating. I'm lightly casting this because it's late at night and my son's asleep. Zigzag, have I seen Molt's new idea about a new update? I have not. Easy King Tower activation there for boss. Smartly played. It's gonna be. He has lots of control here. Very curious. Giant Skeleton not going to do much in this battle. The recruits make it really annoying for the Giant Skeleton. I think Adrian gets around faster. So far, he's in the lead. And smart going to the left-hand lane with that Inferno Dragon. You see what he was trying to do there? He was trying to get the Fisherman to pull the Giant Skeleton to Inferno Dragon range. Didn't do it, doesn't matter, though. Now Ice Wiz is down, and here comes the balloon behind this, I think. No, just a 3-3 split, okay. Tio Rio saying he thinks Boss has a matchup here. Trainer Nick saying he thinks it's 50-50. Yeah, this is a tough one to call here, matchup-wise. 3 HP severed in the left-hand lane, 1764 on the right-hand side. It feels like the dual lane pressure makes this harder for Boss than it does for Adrian, even with the bomb tower. Because trying to control the recruits is really annoying. It means your bomb tower is not always in cycle for how you want it for the balloon. And then there's the NATO. Does that NATO do it? Yeah, see, because then you have the Inferno Tower, the Inferno Dragon, and Snowball other direction. The balloon, not going to do much here. One more time, Miner gets picked up really easily. Inferno Dragon high. That's a really high Inferno Dragon, though. This might get nated away. This gets slowed away. Yep, that's going to connect. That's going to connect. Oof. Little misplay there by Adrian. I don't think that this balloon can get away. Oh my gosh. Oh, Boss early NATO'd. Boss NATO'd. Oh man, the DPS just there enough. GG. Very, very well played. Boss takes it. Game number 1. And that NATO felt like it might have been a half step early there from Boss. But in the end, able to DPS down the balloon and get the win. Adrian out of King of the Hill. Guys, if you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Why subscribe to my channel? Well, it's the easiest way to say thank you. Say, hey Rich, thank you for doing this streaming, for bringing us these games. I will thank you by a subscribe. Aw, thanks guys, I really appreciate that. Your subscription goes a long way to making me feel better about myself. Vincent got my gooders in the mail, and it's a surprise which ones I'm getting. Ooh, you don't know which ones you're getting. Oh, that's fun. Oh, you mean you don't know which ones you're getting, or you're not going to tell me which ones you're getting? But I'm surprised, guys. If you do like the shades, if you like the Sunny Stunners, these are the pizzas. These ones specifically are called the Passion of the Crust, which is hilarious, actually. But boom, there's the pizzas. That's what I'm rocking right now. There's a link in the chat. Go ahead and get them. Can we get Rich to do ASMR? I don't know. I don't know. Can we get Rich to do ASMR on this one? Is this going to be an ASMR stream? Should I whisper the whole rest of this? Hi guys, let's go take a look at the data from the matchup here between these two teams. It looks like Boss. Oh man, well I guess we're going into the game. So let's just go, not back to my face, back to the game. Here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that link into the Twitch chat. The ASMR Slayton, here we go. Hunter goes to the left-hand side. Into a goblin cage. Goblin cages both sides. The suspense is killing me. The suspense is killing me. Zappy split to the left. One to the right. It's gonna be a Lava Hound for Jorginho. If I hit enough subs right now, I'll stop whispering. and we'll get off the ASMR. If I get 10 subs right now, I'll switch off. I'll stop whispering. How many subs do I have before I say that? Hold on, let's find out. Right now I'm at, hold on. I am currently at, how many subs do I have right now? 19,712. If I get 10 more subs, I will stop whispering. Anybody who says it's annoying, well, this is what you get when you get free content. Whispering making me laugh. Do I think Tottenham's better than Man City? No idea. I'm not watching the EPL right now. 702 left-hand side. Looks like this Lava Hound deck in a bit of trouble here against, well, Poison, Zappies, Hunter, Snowball. Come on. Lava up to the right-hand side. Any Indian team, they did not qualify. Did I get the subs? I didn't even see. Do an upsubs count, right? Ooh, I got, hey, I'm up to 19,1719, so I got another like 7 subs or off of that. I should whisper the whole time. Tower on the right-hand side in trouble, but I don't think Miner's in cycle here to do much. So there you go. Boss gonna go 2-0 in King of the Hill. Good run here for the US of A. Greedy Rich. Oh, Trainer Nick, I was talking about subs over on YouTube. Not on Twitch. Texas Psycho. Yeah, right? 8 Big Smokes Indian, yeah, but India's not in this tournament anymore. Yeah, guys, let's keep it on no politics, no religion, stuff like that. There are plenty of podcasts where I give my thoughts on all those things. You can just look up my name on like whatever podcast app you use. All right, 2-0 for Boss right now. We're going to go at least one more set, no matter what. Ooh, Vincent M's been playing Apex Heavy, level 42 in 8 days. Nice dude. Favorite snack? Currently, it's veggie straws. Veggie straws are my current favorite snack. I'm crushing those bad boys. Can't believe the giant scale is getting nerfed. I actually did just max mine like a couple days ago. I'm very annoyed about that. Does Boss have what it takes to make a run in a CRL monthly? Well, the only way to find out. It's so hard to make that top. To make the top 8 is so insanely difficult. I think the pool of players who will make the top 8 is like 50 people total. Right? I mean, if you do the math on that already, 8 times 8, was that 64? You'll have some repeats. All right, 8 times 8, 64. I haven't done times tables in, I don't know, 25 years. Texas State Disc Golf Championships this weekend. Did you follow it? I did not follow it. No. I was too busy with Passover. Set 4 is going to be dual mode, guys. If you look at the left-hand side of your screen, you can see the actual logos. So the crossing lances is dual mode. The crossing swords is classic mode. The tent is King of the Hill. It's actually a hill with a flag on it, not a tent. Then the lances again is dual mode, and then the swords again is classic battle. So there you go. What's going on in the chat here? Let me look at these deleted messages here and see what people are arguing about. Oh, yeah, Splat. No politics, no religion. I'm not going to try to recruit you, so don't try to recruit me. Also, Jews don't recruit. But, you know, you get what I mean. Oh, I thought it was top of a castle. Yeah, that looks like a tent, but it's actually a hill. How old am I? I'm 78, and I look darn good for it. I'm an amazing-looking 78-year-old. Very impressive. Kodigo, last man on the hill here for Colombia. If Colombia ever did have its own Hall of Fame for Clash Royale, Kodigo's the first guy in it, that's for sure. Interesting how much 6 loot we're seeing in this battle so far. Miner right to the Inferno Dragon left-hand side. Bat's going to force out a spell here, maybe? No, the recruits come out. I think that works out actually pretty well for Boss with the recruits coming out that high like this. Although Bat's out of cycle, Spear's out of cycle. Has to worry about these recruits on the right-hand side here. Going to log those back. Very cheap defense is being played by Boss here. He's playing this one really nicely. One connection on the right-hand side, 90 seconds left in the game. And the way that he's just logging that right-hand side and not really worried about too much more than that, really good play here by Boss. Gonna have to bomb tower this, I believe. Yes, and he does. Might have to fireball this too. Oh no, the rage does die down. He fireballs it anyway just for safety. And those wall breakers force out the arrows. Good spot here for the American. Boss and Kodigo. Minute left. Kodigo is in the lead right now, though. Miner to the front this time, and the recruits do pick up. And now no log for that right-hand side, so it has to go Spears to the right-hand side, Knight to the left. The dual lane pressure for Kodigo starting to really make things rough here, and they're going to get even more rough in triple. Has to fireball here, does Boss. So he can't fireball onto... Oh, that almost went back to tower. Raged up balloons are the most annoying thing in the universe. Inferno Dragon burns. That should be it. I think Kodigo finally puts Boss down. Arrows in. Oh, and the fireball doesn't hit. GG. 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 Kodigo. Doing well with it. 6 Loon is uncommon elsewhere. Yeah, 6 Loon is interesting. It's not been super popular lately. Why is there no 2v2? Because it's no longer in CRL, so people aren't really doing it in competitive anymore. Let's see. Root Beer saying, don't know if you're reading chat, but thanks for so much for the great live stream. Hey, thank you, Root Beer. Do appreciate it. There's a fairly significant delay over on the YouTube side for things, guys. So if you really care about latency, you could watch it on Twitch. I prefer you watch it on YouTube, which is why I have the YouTube as the in-game for this one. But I want to have the video have the highest quality for when it is watched later in the future, and the higher latency means better quality for the YouTube, for the video portion of it. So I could make it so that YouTube was pretty much no delay, but I put delay on so we get a better quality video. Did I watch any March Madness? Only highlights. So here we go. Star Wars up next. Cannon Cart GY for Kodigo. Star Wars, not sure. Cannon Cart Minor Wallbreakers a Cannon Cart. Interesting. Clash Royale GamerX says, at Rich, hi. At Clash Royale GamerX, hi back to you. Graveyard in here for Kodigo. Gino in the building. Twitch has more something call over YouTube. I don't even know what that means. I'm very confused about that. Oh yeah, Tio Rio, do your thing. Predictions there over on Twitch. Let's get him going. Mortar down to the left-hand side. Spears going to distract here. Hunter high. StarWars had a pretty good run in the No-Till World Championship. No-Till overall as an organization has done pretty well for StarWars. Let me go ahead and look up his API. I actually forget his whole lifetime of things. I first saw StarWars competing in when I would cast events for Super League, which were really fun, actually. I really miss the Super League stuff. But Super League's no longer doing live Clash Royale events for a wide variety of reasons. But in talking about people who've come through No-Till in particular, StarWars has played in the No-Till League, he's played in the No-Till World Championship, and of course in No-Till Worlds. So a lot of good opportunities for him in No-Till overall. Made that stage 3 in the No-Till World Championship. Did StarWars debut at this year's Brenchon Cup? No, he didn't, MILF Hunter. StarWars has been competing for a long time. I first cast StarWars back in 2018. No, I first cast, yeah, at the end of 2018, when he got second place in the National Tier 2 for the Super League Gaming, their version of the King's Cup. Here we go, sudden death overtime. StarWars began competing in 2017 in the RPL, where he played with Adult Esports and Sandstorm. So StarWars has been around for a while. He only really started getting up into the into the upper tiers, the more well-known tiers, in the last a year or so. Hey, Pancakes, enjoy those 110 points. Spend them wisely. Pressure on pretty heavily right now. StarWars, second cannon cart down. One of these two might connect, actually. First one goes down. Ah, no. Well defended here by Kodigo. But Kodigo low on elixir here. Ahead on damage on one tower, but the dual lane pressure from StarWars starting to get pretty nasty. And that opened up a lot of room on the right-hand side with that Fireball Miner action. Miner to the back here, working away on that right-hand tower. Recruit connects on the left-hand tower. Mortar has no idea where to go. Spears go to the right-hand side. That's a whole lot of damage, down to 771. Ooh, boy, StarWars. Certainly clamping things down here so far with 35 seconds left. They're doing a good job, the American, of getting the fireballs on the hunters and then finishing off the hunter with other methods for damage. This snowball does not get in there at the right time for Kodigo, and that graveyard does not get what it would want. But a big pressure push on the right-hand side, and no way to stop it here. Late against the cannon cart, graveyard in. StarWars spending a ton up high, has to log down low. StarWars gonna hold off the damage here, just barely though. GG, well played, and that's King of the Hill for the Americans. Let me put on my cough button real quick. There we go. And there you have it. King of the Hill goes for the USA. Boss starts it off, and then StarWars cleans things up. We're going into set number 4 with the match advantage for the Americans. And this dual lane pressure recruits, if you don't have the answer, this is why people thought recruits needed a nerf in this update. They didn't get it. Bomb tower being nerfed, recruits not being nerfed. It's going to be very difficult. You can see how difficult it is to control recruits overall. Very, very hard to control that dual lane pressure without the right cards. And not quite the right pieces here for Kodigo. Is Mexico out? Not yet. Not yet. The match isn't over. We're going to set number 4 here. Set number 4 on its way. Let's look at my YouTube sub count. Have I convinced any more of you to join the family? Ooh, I have. 19,725. We are 275 subs away on YouTube from 20,000. Guys, I know there's a duel coming. 20,000. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, let's watch the duel here. It's airsurfer and Viktor. Duel mode. Do I think books will significantly speed up upgrades? Yeah. I think this, if you are someone who's been complaining about not being able to max out decks, that this is the best update that's ever happened for you. Now, some of you will still go, but I'm 100% free to play, and this didn't make me get a max deck immediately. This will help you a lot in that regard, and also if you get Pass Royale is going to be worth so much for maxing out decks now. It's going to be crazy. Like, I haven't done the math on it, but I'm guessing that, like, assuming you're not starting from scratch, assuming that you have, like, a deck that's somewhat level because you've been playing a long time, I think, like, 1 Pass Royale will be enough to max out a lot of people's decks. Solid Zap, Knight pickup. So airsurfer not going to sneak on through. This is dual mode here in set number 4. Trainer Nick saying, no, don't say that. What are you saying, Trainer Nick? You think that that Pass Royales, that this is not going to be a good update for people trying to max out decks? That guy saying Rich got clout. Maybe got some. Are the balance challenges tomorrow or next update? I don't remember what day they are. Pax Fist saying, I want level 13 wall breakers. Been playing really good in challenges, but 12s just don't connect to the tower sag. Yeah, that's brutal. Oh, they're tomorrow. Updates tomorrow. Oh, balance changes tomorrow. Fun. Fun. Tio Rio, completely free to play, has 31 max cards. There you go. Yeah. Honestly, this is a great update for people who want to try to level up. It's going to make progression so much easier, which is so important now, especially if people believe they could be in CRL if only they had the decks for it, the max decks for it. Well, 2021 is the year of put up or shut up, in my opinion. There's a lot of things happening in 2021 with CR, but in general, if you've ever thought that you're as good as the Mortons, the Sams, the Igors, the Surges, the airsurfers, the whatever, if you've ever thought you were that good and you don't achieve that in 2021, then you never get to talk about how good you are again compared to those guys. That's my take on it, because this is the year. Now that progression's going to change too, make top 1,000 ladder, and then prove how good you are. Oh, that's a nice timing there on the balloon behind the hunter. Can't get it away, though. The control here between the hunter and the mortar and the fireball and the spears. Good connection there with the mortar. Zach Little saying, love this update, like using lots of decks to have fun, and I own up to not being pro material. Yep. I know how good I am, which is mediocre. A lot of people come in chat and say that they're better than the guys that they're watching. And I'm just like, cool, this is the year we'll find out. Either you are or you aren't. And after 2021, there will be no questions. Just between the mortar and the hunter, just nothing for balloons here. So everything that airsurfer does has to be minor chip, which he's crazily winning right now. That hunter's going to do damage on the right-hand side, though, which is actually kind of brutal for him. Nice zap. Nice zap. Oh, that's a lot of damage in, though. I don't think airsurfer can do enough here. Has to go Miner to the inside. Miner goes to the inside here. Goes to the back here. Arrows down. Does not get on tower. And there you go. Viktor going to take game number 1 in this duel. By 128 HP. Ah, man. Brutality. A lot of people saying I belong in Challenger 3. Dude, do you, bro? Do you? Man, if he goes to the actual inside, he gets 2 shots. He went to the back. You need to go to the inside there. You see what I'm talking about? Going to the back was the way that you saw Viktor defend. I mean, obviously, like, hindsight's 20/20, but there's no way Viktor thought he was going inside. He needed to go to the inside middle. That was the only spot that made sense to go there with that miner. But when you're playing, the reflexes just go to the back there. Especially once you see the knight going forward and you see the hunter drop, like the hunter drops to the front. The instinct is to go to the back, but Viktor's gonna play to the back no matter what there, right? Like with when the knight's starting to circle forward, Viktor's gonna drop to the back. So needed to go on the inside middle. Didn't get it. Viktor wins. Barbode Barami saying, I'm in Master 2, but I'll be top 2,000 if I had max. Well, guess what? Progression will be easier. Choose a deck, max it, push top 2,000. Boom. There you go. This is the year where you find out if you're actually as good at Clash Royale as you think you are. And a lot of people are going to come up to some rude awakenings. airsurfer playing X-Bow? No way. No way. X-Bow under the lava. Look at that. Look at that Ice Spirit there to get the X-Bow a bit more damage. This is crazy. I cannot believe he's playing X-Bow. I cannot believe he's playing X-Bow. I hate, like, I've become an X-Bow hater after playing X-Bow for a long time. But I'll, like, watching a master play it, watching airsurfer, who's one of the best all-time X-Bow players. He's on that list. He's on that list for sure of the all-time best X-Bow players. Wild. SNZ. I am Indonesia. You are the entire country. Crafter was good, yeah. Crafter's on the list. A lot of players on that list. But what I'm saying is airsurfer's on that list. Shadow Mystic saying in the Twitch chat, comment of the day so far. Gonna be a lot of hurt feelings after all these people max their accounts and only climb 200 or 300 lol. Yeah, it's gonna be really funny. Dude, I had that rude awakening when I would like finally max decks and I was like, oh, wait, I am a 6K player. Great. Airsurfer just shutting this bad boy down. Doesn't have the fireball. Doesn't need it. And he goes all the way around, gets it. Oh, that's going to be damage, though. That's going to be damage. Good night. And look at the way airsurfer is cycling and making best of bad situations. Look at that. Back to another fireball again. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. He's so good at this. It's so fun. Most people, yeah, like, X-Bow's so obnoxious to play against. He's so fun to watch him do it. So Viktor's being smart here. That dual lane, that opposite lane pressure is really smart. airsurfer, though, calmly defends, puts the archers down low, puts the knight up high. Cycles back around, another fireball already. He'll have another fireball here if he needs it. I don't even think he needs to play it, though. Doesn't need to play it. Wow. Doesn't even need it. GG. GG. Wow. That's masterful. Can you guys hear me applauding? airsurfer right here. That was masterful. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Subscribe to my channel. Watch more of these things happen. Like airsurfer being dope. Does X-Bow defend and you win? GG says you're my future. Yeah, but you say X-Bow defend and win. That defense isn't like, it's so easy to mess that defense up. Well, fun win there for airsurfer, and you gotta love that. I mean, okay, losing Knight, Log, Archers, and Fireball. What did airsurfer play in game number 1? What did airsurfer play in game number 1? I'm not actually remembering right now. I hate X-Bow, but it's great to watch a pro play it. Yeah, Christopher Tyne, that's the difference. That's the difference right there. That's the difference right there. Hey everybody, how are you? You doing well? Is your Sunday evening or Monday morning getting off the way that you thought it would? Well, if it is, I'm happy, and if not, don't worry. Tomorrow's a new day or something. I don't really know. X-Bow and P.E.K.K.A are 2 decks that I never played in 5 years of Royale. I've played some P.E.K.K.A. I've never, like, there's certain decks I've just never quite figured out. But keeping up with top 10k every few days may get my second rank finish this season. Well, go for it. I am not sure what I'm going to play next season. I've been playing Minor Wall Breakers Magic Archer for this entire, for the last 2 months. And Knight's gone. Bomb Tower nerfed. I might play Tesla Valk with that same deck. We'll see. We'll see. Here we go. Game number 3. Does the U.S. clinch right here? And then they have to wait. They don't clinch. Does the U.S. win it right here? And then sit back and wait to see if Mexico beats Peru? Or does the U.S. lose and give Mexico a chance? The hard part here is, does Mexico still go after Peru if they don't have a chance anymore? But wait. Wait. Hold on. Let me look at something real quick. Because now I'm thinking about this. I actually don't know how that tiebreaker works. Let me look at this for a second. Oh, Mexico's 0-2. Yeah, okay. So Mexico's out no matter. Oh no, Mexico's. Oh, so if the U.S. wins, Mexico's out no matter what. If the U.S. loses, then Mexico and Peru could be playing for a shot. Man, I think if the U.S. loses, it gets crazy. If the U.S. wins, it's much more clear. Play 6 Loon or Royal Hogs because it's going to be busted. Interesting. Maybe. I used to play 6 Loon a whole bunch. So it's 6 Loon for Viktor. Lived in Gary, Indiana. Gary, Indiana. Gary, Indiana. Let me say it once again. Gary, Indiana. Gary, Indiana. Gary, Indiana. That's a town that knew me when. Wonder if Lil Nimbus knows that reference. But lived in California, but lived in Gary, Indiana. Oh, Trovo clan in the building. Lots of fun here. Final minute of regulation time. 3-3 split here for Viktor. Ooh, my throat got caught. 1 second. There we go. Get some water in there. Yeah, if I'm Viktor, I'm putting pressure on here as much as I can. Oh, that lightning was nasty. No snowball here for anything. Man, I think airsurfer's going to lose this one. Oh, boy. There you go. Pressure early. You got me. That's what's up. Lightning. What a weird choice for Viktor, but it is duels. That's a GG. We're going to set number 5. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Colombia not trying to give the U.S. any easy passes here. No easy passes. Look at that replay. This is it right here. This is the whole game. Watch this. Cannon cart comes down. The only real option here, that mortar gets shredded. Cannon cart not going to stop as well. Right? So that snowball, good luck, as that lightning says bye-bye. And that just caught. I bet you airsurfer, I can guarantee he gave like a big like shrug and like, ugh. Because why is there lightning there? Well, because it's dual mode, that's why. So here you go, looking at the post-game stats. Didn't take many balloons, just took 2, but it took 1 lightning to get that all finished. Vincent saying, Air needed to play more defensively till overtime. Yeah, this is definitely, you definitely win this with Graveyard and overtime, not in single. That's for sure. Do I know, who in here know JTV? Is YouTuber from Indonesia? Yeah, JTV also played some CRL. Let's see. Armion saying, I appreciate very much the fact that they use different decks. It seems nowadays that's nothing but Hog Stacks and Mega Knight. It depends on where you are. I don't face that much of either of those two. Hog Stacks. Hog Stacks. What's Hog Stacks? That's fun. All right, let's pop back out here for a minute. We're just lounging, watching. I'm kicking it. I'm kicking it back out. Mikey with the $4 Canadian. Let's go. Let's get it, guys. How do you like my background? Do you think that this is a nice looking guy with his? Oh, let me do my face the same way. Well, I need to hold something over my shoulder, so I totally match him. I have nothing to hold over my shoulder. This bottle of Topo Chico. Oh, it's totally keying out, actually. That's kind of funny. Let's see. We beat Mexico, lost to Peru, I believe. Yeah, TRB, that's correct. Beat Mexico, lost to Peru. So winning against Colombia would be a big old win here for the U.S. Set number 5. Who the heck knows now? Who the heck knows in set number 5? Let's take a look at the line. What's the score here? Well, it's all tied up. Check this out. Boom. Here's the score. It's 2-2. All tied up. So we're coming out of the game to set number 5, the deciding set. Winner of this best of 3 wins the whole shebang shaboodle. Did we do golden burrito yet? No, I still have the gold leaf. Hold on, I'll show you the gold leaf. I still have the edible gold leaf right here. Wait. There you go. That's my edible. I still have the edible gold leaf. Here you can see the nutritional facts on the back. Genuine gold leaf. Genuine edible gold. With some silver apparently in it. I'm gonna eat that stuff. Let's see. Mark saying he thinks that there's going to be... Oh, hey, thank you very much, Mark. Do appreciate it. Glad to have you here, bud. He thinks it's going to be a Valk comeback. Maybe. 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 But we'll find out soon. I guess they're taking a while to make the decision here. Because normally we'd be back in the match right now, and it's a big one. So we're going to be, I bet you, my guess right now is the USA is arguing about who goes in. My best is that Bags are arguing and saying he should be able to go in right now. And someone else is arguing against him. That's just my guess. I feel like that's what's happening right now. I bet you Bag is saying, put me in, I want to go in right now. And they're going back and forth of whether it's going to be, I guess it's like Bag or Boss, right? Eat the gold. Eat this? Eat this? I need to wrap something in it. The whole plan's been the golden burrito. I'm gonna eat this though. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be very, very good. Here's the score one more time since we're just waiting. Hey, Clash with Carter in the building. Is that the actual? Is that actually Carter? Is that actual Carter? Using my full name. Ooh, now is a good time to remind everybody. Here we go. To use. Let me come back out here. Look up there in the corner. right? Where that little logo of me is. See that logo? Hold on now. Watch the logo. Wait, what's... There we go. There's a logo. Use code RICH in all your Supercell things in the shop. Whether you're playing Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, Brawl Stars. Does Heyday have one? I don't know. But put in code RICH, and then when you buy things, that helps me get more edible gold leaf to put on burritos or burritos. You know, that sort of thing. I'm DeReal Carter. Let's go. Got your 5-year badge. Well done, Mark. Ooh, here we go. Is it going to be Bago? Ooh, it's not. Ooh, I bet you he's salty. That's my guess. He's going to be salty. He's pretty salty. Venom is the one in here for the U.S. And no questions for Colombia. It has to be Kodigo. My guess is that was happening is that the U.S. was just arguing about who was going to be in. And that's what took so long. So this is going to be a best of 3. No bans. No nothings. Just whoever wins 2 games. Interesting choice, Graveyard from both sides. Honestly, I don't really like classic battles without bans at the very minimum. But classic battles overall, like duels interest me more. So GY variations both directions. No big surprises here. Yeah, Venom not back. That's the call here. Sam says that Venom is the best 1v1 player on USA. Sam in the Twitch chat. Interesting. Well, we have, let's see, I saw Attack in the YouTube chat. I saw Carter in the YouTube chat. What do you guys think? Players who've played with a lot of these guys in one way or another. Is Venom the best 1v1 player on Team USA? It's a very important question. Carter saying Graveyard is so good, needs a nerf for sure. Yeah, I don't know how you nerf Graveyard without killing Graveyard, which is a weird question. Well, Kodigo putting Venom on the hurt right now. And there you go, game number 1 in. So here's what I don't know, right? Oh, let's see, no, the U.S. lost to Mexico, lost to Peru, but beat Mexico. So Peru beat the U.S., but if Mexico beats Peru and the U.S. beats Mexico, it's a 3-way tie. So the U.S. losing, I don't know if that necessarily means they're out. The math gets real weird here. Because Peru's numbers are actually really bad. Like, Peru has a -4 game differential. These tiebreakers could get real squirrely here, actually. These tiebreakers could get really squirrely. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I'm looking at the numbers right now, actually. Thank you very much, Mikey, with another $4 Canadian donation. Dude, Mikey, thank you so much, man. That's really great. That's super killer. Mikey, powerlifter, putting up heavyweight, sent me video of him lifting some serious tonnage. So don't mess with Mikey. That dude can probably strangle you with like one hand. It's like this. Just go, and then your neck's broken. Very strong, physically. Yeah, Venom played a bad poison. Yeah, so I think how it went was the Peru. So Peru beat the U.S. U.S. beat Mexico. If Mexico beats Peru, it's a 3-way tie. And then if Mexico beats Peru and it's by 1 set, like they beat them, like, you know, whatever it is, if it goes 5 sets, then that would mean that Peru has a -1 set differential, and Mexico would have a -1 set differential. Oh man, this is going to get crazy. These tiebreakers are going to get so crazy. Let's go watch the game. This is about to be so crazy with these tiebreakers. Oh my god. These tiebreakers are about to be awful. Awful, let me tell you. If the U.S. doesn't win this, it all gets crazy real fast. No matter what, the U.S. needs Mexico to beat Peru. Whether they win this or lose this. Quick thoughts on balance changes. They are changing some cards. That's my quick thoughts. I love how this game's giving Rich a headache. Dude, yeah, I can't, like, honestly, the tiebreaker situation right now is really brutal. I don't know if Kodigo knows this, but you're supposed to stop damage from happening to your towers. Has anyone told him that you're not supposed to have your towers damaged in this game? Mexico would have to 3-0 or 3-1 against Peru, and Colombia would have to win this match no matter what. Well, yeah, if for Mexico to be in, yeah. But also, like, it's the scenarios. If the U.S. loses, we still don't know who's in the... Like, there's no guarantees of who goes in. This is crazy. Good zap there from Venom. They should be easy dubs here. For the American, we should be going to game number 3 here. My thoughts on the balance changes. King Justin on Twitch with the coming in hot. Final 40 seconds, 16:38 on the King Tower of Kodigo. The pride of Colombia with everything on the line here. Does have a game to give. This is only game 2. He's up 1. But there was never a doubt of who would come out for game number 5 for Colombia. For the U.S., I'm sure it was not an easy call. But that's going to be game number 2, and we're going to a game number 3. All right. BO1. I hope Venom has the stones for it, because this is going to be a nerve-wracking game. This is going to be a nerve-wracking one here for Venom. A lot of pressure. I don't know if he's going to be used to this kind of pressure. But Venom coming out in a best-of-1 to decide who wins. Yeah, that's just a brutal, brutal one. Match point either direction. This is so nutty. Because what I also don't know is what the U.S.'s game differential is going to be either way, right? Because, let's see, 2-0, 3-2, 6-3, 7-5. Like, no matter what, this actually improves the U.S.'s game differential. Brandon Rose, LMAO, this guy's yawning. Yeah, I'm tired, man. I'm working hard. hard for the money these days. Carter saying, I think Venom handled pressure well. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. He's got Venom running through his veins. Ice cold. Let's hope. This is one of those tough situations, right? You got a lot of pressure on you. You got one misclick, right? And then it's GG. So who knows? Do crowns count? Yeah, they're like a much lower. I think the tiebreakers go like head to. It's like record. Here it is. It's like record, head to head, set differential, game differential, crowns. That's I think how it goes. Logs exchanged. Wall breakers for Kodigo. Is it the same thing here for Venom? Takes a shot. Might be a mirror match here. Jeremiah Morgan saying, hello, why does the Night Witch user act different than everyone else? Because I think it's a halberd, isn't it? Doesn't she use a halberd and not an axe? Am I wrong? So that she pokes you with the end of the halberd? I could be wrong there. Miner into the back. Wall breakers opposite direction. So far looking very mirror-ish between these two. Kaiser Soze saying, how many pros don't know that hunter placement baffles me? Yeah. That's one you need to know against wall breakers, that's for sure. I did not watch Austria versus UK today. So a 3-3 split here with the 6-man. Kind of slow for a minor wall breakers game, but lots of damage on the right-hand side. Venom in trouble, 1573. Has not done much the opposite direction. Nice job pulling the recruits back. Kodigo saw it coming, got the cannon cart down in time. Recruits will come out and defend. How do I feel about the new update? I think it'll be really great for the health of the game overall. Wall breakers do not get past the hunter. 1381. Good fireball there out of Kodigo. The right call. And recruits beat recruits. No Carter, there is no 2v2. Pretty much anywhere in competitive these days. After they took out a CRL, basically everyone else was like, well, I guess we're not doing it. Sad for me, I think 2v2 had become like my favorite, to be honest. Wall breakers get the fireball, and Kodigo pulling further and further ahead. The thing is looking really bad for Venom and really bad for Team USA here. Velocity counts in the Twitch chat saying we all act like Spain isn't going to win this whole tournament, right? Spain purred and nasty. They're definitely a contender, no question. Trying to find a way for the cannon cart through is Venom. Interesting choice. Gonna log that off, but recruits are available. Miner, okay. Force out defensive miners is good for Venom, but at this stage, I don't know if it's what he wants. Hey, Clasher, just found my Twitch. Usually watch on YouTube. Much love for your Scottish friend. Hey, what's up, Clasher? How are you? I prefer YouTube, but I add Twitch for these just because I know the Twitch community wants it. But I prefer YouTube overall. Do those connect? Oh my gosh. Wow, Kodigo just threw the hammer down. And now the U.S. has to hope that tiebreakers work out. Big rip for the USA. Now the U.S. has to hope that Mexico wins and the tiebreakers fall their way. The good news for the U.S. here is they're going to have a -1 set differential, but a positive game differential. So if Mexico wins this 3-2, all three teams would have a -1 set differential. And then it would come down to game differential. I think the U.S. isn't totally dead yet. It's going to require some math for them. Unbelievable. You think that Giant Skelly nerf was a preparation for 2v2 ladder, says T.O. Rio. Interesting. Interesting. I wouldn't hate it. It'd be cool. I like 2v2. So here we go. That's the result here in this match. 3-2 victory for Colombia. I'm pretty sure Colombia could go through if Mexico wins their match. Yes, I'm pretty sure Colombia could go through no matter what happens. How do differentials work? Rotimi, great question. Differentials are your plus-minus based on wins and losses, right? So if you won 7 games and lost 5 games total, you would be a +2 differential. That sort of thing. Oh, here's the standings. Okay. I didn't realize it come up. Okay, so the U.S. finishes with a -1 set differential, but a +2 game differential. So here we go. If Mexico beats Peru and beats them 3-2, Peru would have a -1 and Mexico would have a -1. Then we have a 3-way tie in sets. Then it would come down to game differential, and it would basically be a question of, did Mexico win by close enough of a margin to not surpass the U.S. in that +2 game differential? The U.S. does... Oh, man, the crowns are so close. Oh, my God. If Mexico wins this 3-2, it's going to be so crazy. Because then we come down to games that'll be even crazier. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. Guys, the U.S. is not out, but they need the most specific thing to happen. The most specific thing has to happen. A 3-2 set win for Mexico, but they can't win by that many games. So Mexico kind of has to... Okay, this is... Wait. Peru has a -4 game differential. Okay, so if Mexico wins 3-2 in sets, but they get swept in King of the Hill, that's like kind of how the U.S. goes through still. Okay, that's so crazy. Oh, that's so crazy. Oh, it's so crazy. Any other result, anything other than 3-2 for Mexico, and the U.S. is out. If Mexico wins 3-1 or 3-0, they're through, and Peru and the U.S. are out. If Peru wins, Peru goes through, and the U.S. and Mexico are out. Kyle Park saying, Rich, are you tired or sick? Not feeling the same energy you usually have during CRL. Well, for CRL, I'm paid to bring the energy, and this is me chilling and casting some low-key matches for you late at night at 9:40 p.m. while my son's asleep in the next room. Speaking of which, we'll be back in 5 minutes with that next match. Guess who's back? Back again. Slayton's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? No till worlds. No till worlds. Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed your 5-minute break. I certainly did. I went and got myself some of the traditional Passover food of haroset. Let me give you guys a little good look there. My camera? Oh yeah, there you go. Some haroset. Right, some apples, some walnuts, some raisins, some cinnamon, some manischewitz. Very popular Passover dish. Let's go have some matzah with that in a minute. I'm ready here for our last match of the group stage. What already happened? Well, Colombia just beat the U.S. Does that mean the U.S. is out? Not yet. Not for sure. What has to happen right now? Well, here's what happens. If Mexico beats Peru 3-1 or 3-0, they go through. If Peru wins, they go through. If Mexico beats Peru 3-2, then it goes to a bunch of crazy tiebreakers to see who goes through. There you go. That's it. That's the story. That's what happens. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. A whole lot of fun as we get into this Clash Royale matchup. Hell yeah, bro. That food is great. Yep, sir. Pesach. Happens once a year, 8 days, no leavened bread. But I'm good with it. Eat lots of barbecue, right? Get that Texas barbecue in, because that's kosher Pesach. Got some matzah. Because everyone know what matzah is? The bread of affliction, as they call it. This is the bread you get. Let's take a look at the lineups who will be inflicting damage on their opponents today. Mexico. Pretty stacked in terms of name recognition, right? This team should be not on the brink, right? They should be easily qualifying here. Pompeo, Anaban, Wero, Betfas X-Bow, DiegoE, Kevin. This team should have been through to the top 2 easily. And instead they stumbled and find themselves here. On the other side of it, Peru. Helmed by Miniminter, but some legit players here, right? JoseBrayan has CRL experience. She's been in some stuff as well. Maybe it's Shay. I can't remember how he pronounces it. Jose Antonio can play. Eduardo can play. I don't know Relo. Boss, I don't know the exact numbers for US to qualify, but I believe that, to answer the question, I believe how it has to happen is that Mexico has to win 3-2, and then the game differential has to also work out. It's pronounced she. Okay, there you go. So yeah, this is Peru. Mexico should win this one. But if they win 3-1 or 3-0, they just go through over both the US and Peru. If Peru can take them to the 5th and final, that's when things get real interesting. It's going to be fun. Little Nimbus saying I need to get hip to kosher and feel more disciplined. Will it get me to the next spiritual level? Oh, you feel? Oh, maybe. Huh? Do you think, man? I don't keep kosher. You know, I do my kosher Pesach, but I don't keep kosher. But I will do now for you guys. Here's I don't have any. You're supposed to have horseradish on here as well. I don't have any horseradish. But what I will do is I'll put a little. Do up here on the camera. Put a little haroset on my matzah. There you go. A little haroset on my matzah right there. Let me give you guys a clear view. Oh, and let's go into our game number 1. Dual mode, Miniminter and Pompeo. Let's go. Here comes a little ASMR crunch on the matzah. If you don't want to hear it, mute yourself for the next 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here you go. Very crunchy. And boom, here we go. Miniminter coming off 2 back-to-back appearances at the CRL Top 8, the monthly finals. Pompeo on the leaderboards for CRL because of his latter performances, though has not done well in the back half of it. We have not seen him in a monthly final yet. But those latter performances more than enough to keep Pompeo in that top section. Juicebox saying no one wants a food review. Juicebox, you have not been reading my chat very much then. Yeah, Lucas says he wants it. Interesting choice from Miniminter going bait. Matza is technically crunchy lavash. Interesting way to put it. This first one is in dual mode. Interesting that they're putting Pompeo in the dual mode battle. I have to give Miniminter the advantage in dual mode. I mean, you don't make it to the top 8 of CRL 2 months in a row without being good at duels. You have to battle through that Swiss bracket plus the top 32. Of course, this first matchup not doing well for him, though. Pompeo, one of the all-time ladder greats. Continues to be pretty great here in 2021. Look at that. Smart cannon cart going to pressure the right-hand side. Bar barrel not available. Oh, it is available. Oof. Thought that was a little bit late there for Pompeo. These poisons are just brutalizing Miniminter here. Absolutely brutalizing it. I think he did not anticipate to be up against Graveyard in game number 1. I mean, the Dart Goblin should be able to make this better for him. He has not been able to use the Dart Goblin defensively. And just defensive mortars now. And there's some hardcore rocket cycle from Miniminter. You have to go with the recruits. No, they're already up to the left, so Cannon Cart goes to the right-hand side. Dart Goblin walks right into the poison. All right, so, yeah, Miniminter calls good game. That's it. GG's. GG's. Tough matchup here for Mini. And we're going to go to game number 3. Or game number 2, I mean. Here we go. Pompeo. So here's what's important for the USA, right? USA needs Mexico to win 3-2, but they also need Peru to win a lot of games. So the best thing for the US is if Mexico wins the, like, anything but the third set. They want Mexico to win, like, the first set, the second, fifth, something like that, right? And win them all with 2-1. And they want Mexico to get swept in King of the Hill and swept when they lose. That's what they want. That's what makes the USA succeed here. Yeah, 2-1 here is ideal for the US. And again, Miniminter, I just don't. I don't think he. Most people don't play Graveyard game number 1 in dual mode. I don't think Miniminter expected Graveyard in game number 1. You know, I mean, I wouldn't expect it in game 1. So I think that was his situation as well. So we'll see. Yeah, hopefully for the US, Miniminter wins now, and then you know, then loses in game 3. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Who knows? What I do know, guys, is that I am creeping up closer and closer towards 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. I am currently at, drum roll please, that's a bad drum roll. It's a really bad drum roll. Drum roll please. 19,745 subscribers on YouTube right now. I am 255 subs away from 20,000. That's really cool. Let's make it happen, guys. Let's see. Nick Agler asking, why is this guy wearing sunglasses inside? How do you know I'm inside? You don't know I'm inside. I could be outside right now. You have no idea where I am. I'm on a mountaintop with mist. You know what I mean? Here we go. Game number 2. Mini Pekka for Pompeo, who ran GY in game number 1. Miniminter ran bait in game number 1. Still fascinating. No rocket. So this is probably going to be Hoggy Q here. Oh no, and Pompeo going Goblin Giant Sparky. That's brutal. Oh boy. Goblin Giant Sparky Rage. Oh no. Oh no. Miniminter. Miniminter. rbassin_USA. It says you can see your signs because of the sunglasses. Well, the sunglasses, they're showing... Well, I have a setup in my outdoors at night streaming setup that makes it look like it's inside, right? Might sound something in the other room of your house, but you're outside, seems like you're out inside. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm outside. You don't know. I could be outside. Miniminter could also win this game. You know? Yeah, that's no good here for America. Doesn't mean that the U.S. is out. Miniminter very unhappy with that opening scenario. Hey, Aaron, thank you very much for helping with the 20K push. It's coming. That's the timing for the hog. The log does not get the Sparky, which would have been nice for Mini, but doesn't have it. The nice thing here for Pompeo, barring a lightning, or sorry, for Miniminter barring a lightning, is that maybe, just maybe, oh, that worked out pretty nicely. He's going to lose that tower. EQ working. Snowball stops the hog. Does the hog get one more shot? It does get one more shot. Okay, so he can't EQ cycle and stay in this one. It's going to be kind of brutal. He has to hit 2 logs and 1 EQ. Is that right? Log through. Does the hog hit? No, Mini P.E.K.K.A stops it. Has to hit the EQ and 1 more log. Can Miniminter cycle fast enough here? I don't think he can. Throws the EQ. Can he get to a log here? Where are the skeletons? Okay, here's the log. Here's the log. Does the log make it? There's the log. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Into sudden death overtime. Let's go. But it's night. It's not nighttime. It's daytime, definitely. It's definitely daytime. I'm wearing sunglasses outside in the sun. Gosh, don't you guys know anything? Jeez. My son sleeps during the daytime. And I stream from a room directly out his in the bright sun, obviously. Okay, it's got real interesting here. This got real interesting here. I don't know. I think that Mini should be able to defend all this pretty cleanly here. Oh, that Mini P.E.K.K.A. That rage is so dirty. That Mini P.E.K.K.A. is going to hit. Oh, that's GG. Oh, that's GG. Oh, it's not. Never mind. Feels like it, though. Oh, boy. Maybe this is. Sparky goes down. Dark Prince won't stop hitting. 301. Oh, my gosh. Oh, well, I think Pompeo has this. Godbody saying, "To subscribe, man, you're not going to give me a shout-out?" Well, I don't see that the subscribers don't pop up anywhere, dude. But Godbody. I mean, what else can I say that you haven't said already in your username? Well, interesting here. That hog could have stolen... Oh, never mind, because the King Tower. Never mind. GG. Pompeo. Adding some important crowns here in this potential tiebreaker situation. And there you go, taking a look at the big opening push. Just rage. Ugh. Brutal. Dark Prince being untouched. Dark Prince slamming the tower with that big heavy mace of his over and over again. And each slam, slamming the hopes of Miniminter further and further down, and the U.S. actually in this situation. Well, no, the U.S. It's too early. It's too early. The U.S. does need Mexico to win win overall. So there you go. Who should get a job first? What are we talking about here? Did someone saying? Let's see. Oh, someone's being rude to me in the chat. Yeah, well, I'm very happy with my job, and I get paid very well to do it. I'm not getting paid right now, which is why I'm being more chill. This is me just streaming this so you guys can have fun and watch some Clash Royale. But to the guy who was being snippy in the chat, Blue Spiked Pine. I don't know. My casting paid for my house. Don't know what else to tell you. But do you, bro? And that's gonna be the replay there. Pompeo taking the dub. And let's there's the matchup, but you know, who really cares? Right? What you care about is checking out how awesome this Haroset on the look at that. Boom. Come on, camera. There we go. Haroset on Matzo. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's tasty. Let me mute my mic so I don't totally ASMR you guys. Let's go. Jobs don't prove self worth. Listen to the bootlickers. You do you. Yeah, I do. I do me. That's the whole point. It's pretty great. Congrats for the house. Keep going, bro. Yeah. Dude, I got some butter to go on the matzo too. Check this out. Some Lando Lakes for the matzo. We're gonna matzo it up tonight. I'm getting it. Just like Team USA is gonna get into the top 16 because Mexico's gonna win 3-2, right? As long as Bill's paid and happy, the family happy. Rich, dad joke 1, 2, 3, go. I don't have dad jokes. I got none. What I got is Mexico up 1-0 right now against Peru in Miniminter. Mexico should win this overall. Like, they're favored in this for sure. Anaban versus She. Let's go. This one is a classic battle, meaning no duel mode. Play whatever you want in all 2 or 3 games. I remember who Courage is now. I should know who Courage is, right? Is that some guy who does a different game? He's talking about like Courage, like the guy who streams like Fortnite or whatever. Is that what he's talking about? Like the 100 Thieves guy? Why would you compare us? Hey, how about I sing and you compare me to Lady Gaga? Let's see. Rudy, a.k.a. Adrian Vasquez, saying, average Slayton Boom Beach Legends. Last night, Francis Ngannou won the heavyweight championship. Who you got, Francis or John Bones? Ooh, man. It's a hard one. You're probably the Fortnite player. Am I taking husband applications? Like, you want me to be your husband, Mackenzie Madison, or you want to be my husband? I'm not sure what you mean. Graveyard in left-hand side. Dirty Freeze. Dirty Freeze. Does not get much, though. And look at that. Goes to 0. Doesn't get a lot out of it. Anaban up 1934 to 2036. Two-one split. Zappies to the right-hand side. And just straight EQ cycle. That I know the Knight's name in CR is Lance. A lot of people named Lance these days, but back in the day people were named Lance a lot. Well, that I've heard. Oh, Mackenzie says, need a famous husband so I never have to work. Mrs. Slayton works, don't you worry. I'm not famous. I'm just, like, known to a small circle of the world. I thought you were offering to be my husband, and I was like, no, I'm married. But if I were in the market for a husband, it would be Lil Nas X, probably. Because that's where you don't have to work, right? And he seems fun. Lucas saying, I remember a movie with a knight called Lancelot, which is the funniest thing. I remember a movie with a knight called Lancelot. Oh, my heart's about to die right now. Oh, that's so funny. EQ cycle to the left-hand side. 14-42. Anaban in control and in the lead right now. She's not getting much out of these freezes. These freezes are getting a little bit of damage, but not a lot. I want to turn around a bit. Mackenzie's saying, excellent taste. I can't be mad. Yup. All right. She's starting to get some work done. Starting to get some work done here. Lucas, Mark saying there's people in the world who are definitely not famous. Most of them are. They're just not rich because they're famous. They're famous because they're rich. Know what I mean? Hog to the right-hand side away from the fish boy. Smart play here by Anaban. Zappy's going to slow the hog down a bit, but not before one hog hit gets two. Not two here. 12:06 to 10:40. Final 40 seconds left. The freeze here, trying to get it a little bit more in. Snowball, smart snowball, but not good placement on the snowball. And that means not as much damage as it could have been. And here he goes, doubling down some more to that left-hand side. That's a GG. That's a GG. Defensive freeze here. Does that hog? That hog doesn't get through, does it? How doesn't get through, does it? Oh, my word. This is crazy. Oh, EQ cycle. EQ cycle. This is going to be nutty. Does that knight hit? The knight does. Does it hit? Oh, my gosh. Never mind. That was close. That was close. Anaban with a couple little slippery fingers here. And doesn't quite pull it out. It's pronounced she or she? She. Anaban taking the loss here in game number 1. Well, yes, guys, do use code RICH in all your Super Zol thingies. Where's my code thing? Here it is. Right? Is that going to pop up? Come on, code thing, pop up. Code thing. It's not popping up. Let's go to the screen here while we wait for the stats to come in. What's a card idea that you think we should have? A card I think we should have. Let me think on that. I never really try to think about card ideas. Here we go. Taking a look at the matchup here. And it felt like Anaban almost had it there at the end. Carter saying, if I was in the U.S., we'd have been undefeated. I have no doubt there. You wouldn't have lost a game. Wouldn't have lost a tower if Carter was on the team. That's what I say. That's what I say. Remember, this is not dual mode, so Anaban just goes, doing it again, dude. $21.98. And it looks like it's going to be another tough one here for Anaban. Well, this actually could be good for the U.S. If Peru wins this one 2-0, that actually ends up being good for the U.S. because it means it's, you know, trying to get us closer to that game 5, obviously, but then also keeping these game differentials close. Rahul saying you look good in glasses. Thank you. That's why I wear them. And I think they're fun. I think glasses are fun. The sunglasses are fun. They make me giggle. Arbasan US says spell shield blocks knock back and 50% damage for a small amount of time. That seems really OP and not into it. I don't know. Spells are spells, right? The idea of blocking spells, it just seems wonky. Unicorn Agent saying, Mackenzie, before you marry Rich, you should probably be clear-eyed that his name is an anagram for arch tonsil. You learn something new every day. Arch tonsil. Should that be my gamer name from now on? Arch tonsil. That's a legit name. It's a good fireball there on the archers on the left-hand side. RG not going to get a shot here, but going to make Anaban spend quite a bit. And I like the zappies on the right-hand side here for Shay, for Shay. Having trouble with the Hog Riders here. He needs to be playing these. He's trying to use Fishermen offensively, which I understand here. Does the RG get one shot? It does. Big shot here. 1166 at 1267. There you go. See, he was trying to predict the hog with going high with the fish boy. Doesn't get it done. Ooh, that's got a very important text potentially. I have to look at it after this game is over. Giant skeleton on the left-hand side. Hog Rider does not get a shot. That's huge for Shisha. That's a lot on the board still. Bomb tower to get this shot. Bomb tower. Maybe, oh, there you go. Never mind. Got the skellies off anyway. This is huge. Does this RG get through? Fireball is certainly going to help. Bomb tower does get down. 58 seconds left, and this is where it gets really dicey here. Fish Boy does not get through, sets up Giant Skeleton. Hunter going to be behind that Giant Skeleton to work against the Hog Rider. No, just go straight offense here. That Hog Rider going to be real dangerous. Fish Boy opposite lane, does it pull? And it does pull. What a great Fish Boy. Anaban going to the inside, trying to get tricky, and that might have cost him the game right there. That might have cost him the game. That one right there. The EQ is the big factor here. How much can he cycle back to the EQ? Does he even go Hog anymore at this point? The Hog defense is going to be really hard either way. Log not available on the offensive this time around. Fireball down on the tower, 568 remaining. Hunter high. Don't like the Hunter high choice here, but it could meet a Hog up high. Zappy's going to help slow that thing down. No, they're on the Knight. Fishboy has to grab that Hog there. Does it grab the Hog effectively? EQ in, 512. EQ can do it. Fireball, GG, well played. And that's going to be a win for Anaban. We're going to game number 3. Whoo, what a finish. What a finish. Okay. Okay. Gareth Tompkins, how dare you? How dare you, Gareth Tompkins? I see you in the chat. Don't think I'm not looking. I'm still debating this whole arch tonsil thing. I really am. Arch tonsil, it's starting to grow on me. I might legally change my name to that. What do you think? If I became legally arch tonsil? 19,762, guys. We are getting closer and closer to that 20K. If Mexico wins, USA is in? No. If Mexico wins 3-2, USA is maybe in. Hold on, why did Gareth Tompkins get banned? What did he say? Oh, no, don't ban him for that. How do I change that? He doesn't need to be banned for that. Yeah, he can be, yeah, he doesn't need to be banned. He can just be, like, timed out, you know? Or just told to be nice. Misclick. Ah, okay. Well, there you go. Game number 3 on its way. I'll tell you what, I'm excited for it. I'm here for it. I'll be here. I'm going to have some Haroset. Oh, here we go. Game number 3. That was a yummy bite. We're just like, what kind of content's on YouTube? All competitive content, pretty much pancakes. It's a mixture of the replays from live stream tournaments like this one, of like special BO5s that I set up, of like my in-depth dives inside different moments, like these like called Inside the Play, where I break down big games from Clash Royale, previews of big CR events, and some shorts breaking down techniques. That's my YouTube. How to get free emotes? Man, how do you get free emotes? Good question. Rob them from somebody? Steal, rob and steal? Commit lots of crimes? I don't know. Don't do that. I'm just saying, that might be a way to do it. How to get free emotes? Oh, play in a tournament that a creator's hosting to give away free emotes? That might be a way to do it. So, Anaban going with some balloon. It's not like he's going full Anaban here with the giant skeleton, but very still Anaban universe. Still Anaban-esque. Thank you, Hippie1. I do appreciate it. So Anaban, go Anaban no matter what. Not Pekaloon freeze? Fine. Go giant skeleton, loon, whatever. It's a lot on the board here. Giant skeleton in the front. Lumberjeezy trying to get this thing done. NATO, but that Ice Whiz, and there's the freeze. So Anaban going to Anaban. You know what I mean? Does not get the damage for it. Arch Thompson talking about my amazing giant play, which play is needed. Yeah, I'm with you there, Chad. Oh boy, Anaban in trouble here. Shay Shisha gonna maybe get the win here. So far, is not taking very much damage at all. Anaban's been trying to do some loon freeze mischief, but has not quite gotten it done yet. Mega Knight down. E-Wiz in support. Getting a little aggressive here, Shay Shisha. That high E-Wiz could come back to bite him. Here comes the balloon. You do have a hunter, so that's, I guess, you have hunter and E-Wiz, so. Yeah, has to snowball that. Does not want to cheeky freeze it to turn things around real quick, but look at this. Now Anaban piling on. Man, She just like went so aggressive. He might freeze this. Yep. There he goes. There he goes and freezes it. What an overcommittal. What an insane overcommittal. That's rookie play. That's rookie play. He had that thing locked. Absolute rookie play there. That's the levels difference right there. Did not need to pressure like that. Went hard in the paint. Didn't need to. Anaban takes the win. So now Peru needs to win the 3rd and 4th set to keep America's hopes alive. Otherwise, if Mexico wins any of the rest of this stuff, GG's well played, and Mexico, I believe, goes through. Is Candace playing? Candace who? Candace Owens, the political commentator? Candace Thompson, the comedian? Candace, the lady who my wife used to work with? Which Candace? Fire Bleezy getting in there, and this felt like She had a pretty good opportunity here. But just super overcommittal. Just super, and here comes the freeze. Boom. Bye-bye. You just made that a little bit too easy there, pal. Guys, I would say that 7 times out of 10. Yeah, Clash with Carter. Put it there. Put it in the chat. I was about to say it. The biggest sign of an immature player is going to aggro when you're ahead and can easily defend. Yep. I was going to say, guys, 7 out of 10 times when you see that the tower is, like, you're way ahead and you see that your opponent's tower is, like, could be killed could be killed if you could just get to it, don't do it. 7 out of 10 times, just step back and defend a bit, you know? Don't get crazy. Armion saying, is Russia in this tournament? Russia was in this stage and has already been eliminated from the next stage. Russia was in Group H with Argentina and Brazil, and they ended up taking 3rd in the group, which means that they are out. So that's Russia. Russia's not going... Leaker box. Russia will not be going on to next stage. They are done in tournament, but had good run. Spasiba. Lucas, come on. Candace Parker, the WNBA star. Okay, good call. Good call. Hold on, let me check this. Let me check this text that I just got, because it might have been actually really good. Hold on. Yep. Ooh, that's good news, guys. I'm getting good news on the telephone textings. Godbody say Russians don't play games. Depend on what you consider a game. Do you think wrestling bell is game? If you think wrestling big bell is game, then yes, we play games. If you don't think, then we don't play games. Let's see. Hippie One could be saying, I didn't get what gooder shades to get first. I want to match the majority of my wardrobe. Any suggestions? I mean, the 2 safe bets that Hippie One to match the majority of your wardrobe for your gooders are always going to be blacks and whites, right? I wear the blacks and the whites, of course. Those are the most versatile. But I also don't know what color scheme you wear. But going with something that pops to, Russian don't play games. Games play Russian. I like that, not Yasser. In Russia, the games play you. Hey, thank you, Pancakes. Appreciate it. Here we go. King of the Hill. And America needs Peru to not just win here, but win big. Like the wizard ones, those are fire. Yeah, I'll show you the ones. I mean, like, I feel like my my whites, whatever they're called, not the professional respawners, other ones. Man, what are they called? I have the box around here somewhere. My side scroll eye rolls, those are the ones I think that go with everything. I wear them with, like, just about everything. Here we go. Mortar, does it shoot? It does not shoot. DiegoE out to the lead. Vortex saying Cannon Cart's very good. Side nerf. No, Cannon Cart needs a nerf. Cannon Cart's hard to balance. It's always been really hard to balance. It's either ridiculously overpowered or... What trigger word do you use for Russian accent? My trigger word, Mark Torero, and great question, because that's actually very important for learning how to do accents. My trigger phrase is Likorbox. I can always say that one with the accent. My roommate in college was Russian, and that's what he taught me that one. I think he actually got that as his thing from Seinfeld, oddly enough. But Likorbox. If I can say Likorbox, then I can reset Russian accent. Easy to do from there. Oh yeah, Happy One, those are fire. You're absolutely right. Cannon Cart in reply to the Mortar. Melanie says, love the sunglasses. Melanie, there's the link. Cannon Cart's really hard to balance. It's a difficult card because you either like make it totally useless or so frustrating. But I think that nerfing the speed is the right way to do it. Aren't they like nerfing the speed but buffing like something else about it? I could be wrong. And Peru just struggling here. Man, think of how good USA would be if Miniminter was on it. Because Miniminter lives in Florida. He could play for the US. GG, well played. DiegoE takes game number 1. And Mexico, oof, making things real difficult for the Americans. Miniminter plays for Peru, yeah. He's playing in this match here, Nason. This was just absolute brutalizing. Absolute brutalizing. Connection on the right-hand side, 1030, ba-boom, ba-bang, ba-bing. Very interesting choice here for DiegoE, just to go with like a control deck here. Just an easy mortar minor control deck. Defended the graveyard well. Set the line high, didn't let any tanks get over, which was good. And his primary defenses weren't like graveyard poison. He didn't let it get to like late game where graveyard poison would get strong. When does Brazil play again? Rich says Pori Pem in the next round. When we get into the, whatchamacallit, the thing with the stuff. What's it called? The brackets? The top 16. That's when we'll see Brazil play again. You like these shades, by the way? This is not what they look like. I need to turn off, I can turn off the, I have to turn off green screen for these ones because these ones, here, I'll turn off the chroma key for a second. Boom. Now you can see them. They're actually even more fly when you can see the true colors, right? Look at these bad boys. They're pretty fresh. All right, let's go ahead and jump back into the game. Game number 2, Mexico with the lead. Yeah, Miniminter should have played on the U.S., but, you know, has been played for Peru his entire competitive career, so there you go. How am I liking Texas? It's pretty cool so far. I don't get to experience it much because, you know, I don't know if you even know what's going on in the world these days, but I used to love coming to Austin before everything. I'm sure I'll love being in Austin once everything is back to normal. When does Orange Juice play? Every day on his channel. How often is Golem used in these tournaments? Almost none. Golem is not very good in the meta right now. Nah, for real, what does Orange Juice play? Oh, that was the wrong button. Whoops. Wrong button. Let me get rid of that. Let me get rid of that. That is useless information there for you. DiegoE, in my opinion, underrated player. And he's a guy who made it in the CRL in 2019 for Cream. Did not perform well in 2019. Got bumped back to the semi-pros. Played really well in the semi-pros. And worked his way back to being an important part of his CRL squad. Graveyard in here for Jose Antonio. I'm hoping that all these support cards, the Knight, the Cannon Cart, the Bomb Tower, I'm hoping that all of those lead to less graveyard. Who knows though? Pranav saying, weird choice for you, Barb Hut buff or unlimited gooders with the all new designs. Well, first of all, I would it's always going to be hard for me to not choose the unlimited gooders with new designs. But Barb Hut buff? I think Barb Hut should be yeeted from the game. Barb Hut shouldn't exist. I think most spawners shouldn't exist. I'm good with Tombstone is fine. and Furnace is okay but annoying. But I think that the Barb Hut and Goblin Hut shouldn't exist. Would I be okay with the Barb Hut buff if I give you exclusive gooders for all your life? Yeah, because buffs are temporary, but gooders are forever. Cannon Cart in. Fireball trying to make enough room there. Does not go for the archers, though. Jose Antonio. So that means this graveyard does almost nothing, and now there's healthy archers on the board. Cannon Cart in front. That's the right play here from DiegoE. I'm going to GY here. And he gets the archers off the board. Is that Valk touch? No. Good job by Diego to hold. Diego's not really worrying about holding the line up high, though. And Jose Antonio just went full send. 1385 to 1314. Jose Antonio's going like full send and still not getting the damage he wants. Whereas DiegoE, look, he still has a ton of elixir here for this defense. He's in a bomb tower. There you go. Archers low. Cannon Cart low. Oh, he goes Cannon Cart low, but no archers. 1031. Oh, this actually might go to Jose Antonio. Graveyard in. Archers come around. And there you have it. Jose Antonio wins that one. All tied up in King of the Hill. This is good for the U.S. Put some emotion to the commentary, LOL. Well, Leno, it's late. I'm tired. We're not in deciding games yet. And I'm just chilling. Also, my son's asleep in the next room, and I want to yell at my son being asleep in the next room. But, you know, Leno, we're just hanging out, watching some CR together. This is a chill, late night, decisive match for the No Tilt Worlds. There you go. CJ Sebastian saying, I think all the players that are watching don't really use E-Giant much, but for me, E-Giant's really good, though. Yeah, there's like one E-Giant deck that gets used sometimes. That's about it. All right, here we go. Betfas X-Bow. Not X-Bowing here. Time zone, I'm in Central Time, and I'm in Texas. Central Texas. Miner to the safe spot, Prince picks up. What do I think about the GS nerf? Probably necessary. We'll see what happens. Good zap, good replacement. Betfas knew it was coming. Nason, I normally follow No-Till a lot, but I've had a problem finding English channels for it. They post them on the Twitter. If you follow No-Till on Twitter, they usually post all those. Wall breakers in the same lane for Jose Antonio, split one more time for Betfas, and now he's way ahead. Does my son play Clash? No, he's 2.5. Doesn't play any phone games, really, because he's 2.5. Was it raining this morning? I don't remember, Sam. Or San. I don't remember. Mega Knight in, good fireball behind. You are later than me, Pancakes. I don't know what that means, though. I don't know what this OES is. Miner in. Musketeer going to get picked up by the Cannon Cart aggro, but Betfas has to play it safe there and use the spears to be really sure it doesn't hit. 2.5-year-olds play CR, of course. Not mine. Prince to the left-hand side. Wall breakers behind. That's a lot to charge. Fireball comes out. Knight as well. Does anyone use Peck in these tournaments? Very rarely. Not much in the last year or so. Tips for a dad of a 1.5-year-old son. Read to your son a lot. And just being there is 95% of it. Being there and talking and trying to pay attention. It's 95% of the job. but read all the time. Wall breakers in. 1236 to 1812. This Prince Mega Knight combination is so obnoxious. And when you don't have the deck to play against it, it becomes so oppressive. I'm sure Betfas right now is getting really annoyed with it. And arrows on top of that. Oh boy, that's GG, I think. I think Jose Antonio has this, which is good for the US. It was raining in Rio Grande. Are you close to it? No, I'm in Austin, so I don't think I'm close. It was a nice day today. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Betfas hits hard on the right-hand side and controls this first Mega Knight. Wall breakers behind. Fireball has to come out, though. And Betfas suddenly takes a massive, massive lead. What if Stone Cold's theme music busted out when the God Brawler came out? That'd be so funny. That'd be so funny. I'd like it. I'd take it. And good pickup there by Jose Antonio on the miner. Does not actually pick up the miner aggro, though. Trying to sneak this through. Again, this is Peru is showing an experience here in general. That's my opinion. Is that Peru's generally showing their experience, and that's why they're gonna lose this match. They're gonna lose this game, and I can't imagine that Mexico loses King of the Hill. I think this is gonna be about to be GG for everybody. I think Mexico's about to 3-0 this thing, and it's gonna be GG for Peru and for the US. And Peru just showing their inexperience here. Getting control of games and then trying to race to the finish line. Tree line saying seems like you see different cards at different levels. At my level, I've definitely seen a lot of Mega Knight, Wizards, and Rage Balloons. Yeah, that stops after a while. You're a new Ronfuls. Okay, cool. He was just so far ahead, but just rushed. Notice that Jose Antonio almost never used his Mega Knight on defense. Mega Knight was offense every time. I mean, this was not high-level stuff. Never varied up how he played, started just doing the same thing. Mega Knight into the attacking lane. Mega Knight into the attacking lane. Mega Knight into the attacking lane. And that just wasn't going to work. And Jose Antonio, I've seen him do well in some smaller events, but that was just horse to the barn syndrome. And we've seen that from Peru now twice. 2 big times with horse to the barn syndrome, where they... If you guys don't know this phrase, horse to the barn, it's like when you're riding a horse for a long ride and the horse sees the barn, sometimes the horse will take off rushing towards the barn to get there faster because the horse wants to be, it's like, oh, I'm so excited to get home. And it's like one of the, we saw it earlier in the same exact match, in the same match, and we're seeing it now. Just take your time. When you have the lead, take your time and get it done. He never used that Mega Knight on defense. It was all offensive Mega Knights when he had to lead by a lot. Just desperately trying to get that tower down. Hazard was talking about this on one of my streams a few weeks ago, that he remembers an interview with Surgical Goblin when 2017, when Surgical Goblin was destroying everybody. And there was an interview where they asked him his secret, and he said his secret was that everyone else over-defended. Was that everyone else was spending way too much elixir on defending. And he got better at spending less elixir on defending. Right? And that was like one big secret. He spent less, his more efficient defense led to better offense. He is as a push unit. What kills Mega Knight's use of the jump? Yeah, yeah. Do I have a Discord? I have a Discord. I don't use it very often. I have my own Discord server, but used sparingly. So it comes down to JoseBrayan here for Peru. And for the US, actually. JoseBrayan is perfectly capable of reverse sweeping here. JoseBrayan was the guy in CRL 2019 where Koji and Manu, the Spanish casters, also Bruno and Deco too, they were all telling Andrew and I, just watch JoseBrayan, watch JoseBrayan, he's going to change everything. JoseBrayan's going to be the game changer of the whole world. He's going to destroy this league, and JoseBrayan never got it together. He has never quite performed at his best at the CRL level. And was out after that year. Maybe after that one season, in fact. He's certainly capable, certainly talented. For some reason, couldn't put it together then. But definitely the guy that Peru would love to have this in. One of the two guys they want in this situation. Interesting that they run this back. I guess they're running this back assuming that maybe, like it's a decent deck overall, I guess, but maybe they're running it back assuming that Betfas might go to X-Bow, which he doesn't. So the question is, how does this stack up against Balloon? He has the minions, the musketeer, the zap. How does this stack up against Balloon? Depends on what that last card is, right? If he's running Fireball, then he'll do okay. But so far, it's just minor control for Betfas running the day. You know, Mexico with Trainer Luis at the helm. Luis is very good with both helping his team make deck picks and working with good analysts to get good deck picks. And I bet you that Mexico said, hey, they're going to try to counter X-Bow, so what do we play? Oh, that's a balloon connection. And I think that's a nice big win here for Mexico. And a GG for Peru. I don't know how Peru comes back from this. Miner to the front. Nice placement, nice variance on the miner here. Vincent asking, what has to happen for the U.S. to have a chance? Not this. Not this. GG. Mexico wins. Mexico goes through. Congrats to Mexico. Viva Mexico. Viva Mexico. Congrats to the entire squad. Well fought. Well picked. They just stomped Peru. Absolutely stomped Peru. And I believe that means Mexico goes through. Because Mexico will now have a +1 set differential in a 3-way tie. And Peru will have a negative set differential, and the U.S. Well, the U.S. will have a negative set differential as well. Yeah. So I believe Mexico goes through here. We're going to have the live draw in a moment for the brackets. So we'll know. They're going to tell us for sure. I'm going to confirm that with League Ops right now. Give me a second here to talk to League Ops. Stick around, folks. I'm asking League Operations to be sure. But I believe that means Mexico is on to the next round. Just confirming that one. That was a shellacking. Peru was not in that one. Peru was not even competitive here. Mini played bait in game number 1, and that was being into the end, right? I don't understand Miniminter playing bait in that situation. I don't understand anyone playing bait right now at all. You know, I didn't understand Morton doing it at CRL. I don't understand Miniminter doing it there. And there you go. Mexico goes through. Wow. Absolute wow. Absolute wow here. So you see that, the set differential. Mexico has a +1 set differential, and that's the tiebreaker. US had -1, Peru had -3. Oh boy. Oh boy indeed. Well, there you have it, folks. Dark Goblin is solid versus GY if they don't have arrows. If they don't have arrows, though. But he was playing Poison. Mini could have won that. Yeah, but still. I mean, Mini could have won that. Goblin bait, though. I mean, let's just... Yeah, bait in general is just not good right now, though. Right? Like, if you're talking about decks that just have too many bad matchups, bait has too many bad matchups. And Morton, I didn't like him playing at CRL. I don't like that being played by Miniminter here. So there's the overall Group C results. You can see the matchups. Oh, Juyusu Legend saying, need the speech. If you think you can do this, just make top 1,000 ladder. Yep, there's a speech. Oh yeah, I see Legend now talking. If you can easily clap these guys, then make top 1,000 ladder and play CRL. There's $1.6 million on the line, dude. Go get it. But not bait versus GY and Rex Pompeo's go-to loon deck. Yeah, well, that's the big thing, Carter, is that Mexico clearly outpicked Peru. Peru went so obvious every time. Peru was like, let's play the counter to what they are known for playing, and then let's play like the counter to what we think they think we're gonna play. You know what I mean? Like, they were always just so the deck strategy from Peru was super basic, and Mexico was way ahead of that. And that's the story of today's game, right? Is that Mexico was just always one step ahead of Peru in deck selection. And then Peru, of course, also playing real immature in a few cases too, like going for the win too aggressively rather than playing defense when they needed to. So there you go. The world was better when Hog 2.5 was unbeatable. Do you not mean 2.6? Joseph Garcia saying shut it. What about Shove It? The song by Deftones. That'd be a better choice. For some reason, I tried to enter the tournament, like didn't let me. Did you make top 1,000 ladder? Do it. Do what you do. How do I place? How do you place? Guys, make top 1,000 ladder. Here's all the rules for CRL 2021, by the way. There's a link right there in chat. Ooh, the tree line with 20 bucks. Oh my lord. Oh, tree line. Dude, that's so awesome. Dude, tree line, don't you worry. I have the gold leaf right here. We're doing the gold wrap burrito soon. Just gotta find the correct day for it. Tree line coming in hot with that $20 dono. 20 bucks for my almost 20k subs. Let's go. Let's go indeed. This draw should be here pretty soon. The live draw to see who matches up with who. Hold on. How many subs are we at right now, bro? What are we at? We're at 19,776. Do it, dude. Let's go. I think the draw's gonna happen here. Oh, here we go. Let's look at the bracket. We'll have the draw here in just a moment. The draw's gonna happen in 5 minutes, guys. Don't go anywhere. Here's the bracket to look at. I'm gonna take a couple bites and get some water, and then we'll be back for the draw. All right, folks, the live draw's going to be here in a minute. Let's see if I can put my camera back in here. Didn't I have a camera set up for this? 1 second, folks. Let me bring this. Where are we? Oh, yeah. Let's bring you, like, here. Hey! What's up, y'all? Let me go ahead and move this camera just a tad this way. Boom. All right, live draw time, everybody. Hope you're ready. Hope you're excited. Do I have a with cam version of this? Let me look at this for a second. No, that's not good. That's not good at all. All right, guys, the live draw is about to happen. They're going to live pick who faces against who where. Should I, like, move myself in the middle more? Let me go ahead and move myself a little bit. I'm going to lock this in. Move myself, like, here. Ooh, let's also switch the stunners. Let's go from these bad boys to, ooh yeah, the professional respawner. Let's go. All right, so I can't reach. I can't reach. No, I can't reach. You know what I'll do is I'll move myself up and be like, okay, so this guy right here is gonna face this guy right here, and then here we go, and then we're gonna go back this way. Boop, 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 boop. All right, that's the plan. That's the plan. We about to get funky with it. About to get real funky with it. You saw a 36-year-old dab just for you. That's how late it is. So what's the plan right now? Well, in minute 25, we're gonna actually live pick what the matchups will be in the next round. It'll all happen right here. You'll find out who your team's facing off against. And, boom. Then there we go. Top, middle. Well, like right here. You want me here? Am I the champion now? I'm the champion now. Boom. That's a good spot. Put me right front and center. I belong in center stage, guys. So in 1 minute, they will pick the names. We'll see who is facing off against who in the round of 16. The top 16. The top 16 on each side. Wait, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. No, it's 8 on each side. There we go. So that's the plan. We'll go over that. As the draw gets picked, we'll be like, oh, that person beats that person, and then we'll call it a day. Apex. I'll be playing Apex. I won't be streaming Apex though. I'm not going to stream Apex because no one watches when I stream Apex. It's very sad. I have like pop-off games occasionally, but no one watches when I stream Apex. You know what's kind of jamming to the song now? Smoke-Faced Dragon, 31 out of 3. Okay, here we go. Time for the draw. All right, so that's Rhaegar. He's the new Spanish caster for CRL. California, 8:55 p.m. Got it. So we should have this draw here in a second. We'll find out who's who and what's what. Does it look like I'm part of this team here? Oh yeah, totally. I agree with you. Oh yes, you are saying things. Very, very, very funny. Yes, you are laughing, and I would laugh as well if I were part of this conversation. Should I move myself down a little bit so that I'm like... Oh, let's like really adjust this. Let's get in here. I'm the right size with these guys. Yeah, here we go. Now I'm really part of this conversation. Yes. Whatever you... Yes, I do agree with you. Let's go look at the thing. All right, we should have a draft here pretty soon. We'll find out who goes where. I'm too big now. Boom. All right, I don't know how what their draw plan is, but obviously everyone's mixed in. Acting smart with your glasses. Acting smart? Those guys need gooders? Yes, they do. Everyone needs gooders, which is why I'm giving a bunch away over the next few months. I already gave away a bunch for this last CRL, which was fun. We're doing a bunch of giveaways though. Have stuff planned. You a fool? Maybe a little bit. Professional fool, in fact. I got paid to be a fool for many years. Maybe one day again I will be paid to be a fool. Right now I'm paid to take video games very seriously. It's a whole different thing. Hey, look, there's Rhaegar and Tuscancito of Italy. I've heard of Italy. You've even been there before. Please hold. All right, here we go. It's time for the draw. So what's happening right now, guys? We've finished the group stage. You should be confused. Everyone should be confused. We finished the group stage. We now have our 16 teams selected for the group stage. There's the results from the group stage, guys, in case you need it on both the Twitch and the YouTube side. And we are now going to pick the 16 names randomly to put them into the bracket and decide who goes where. Eat some tacos, asada? De asada? Gooder finally plugged Rich. Yeah, Gooder and I are good friends. We're Gooder friends, you might say. All right, let's see what these picks are. All right, with the first pick, what is Rhaegar doing? Rhaegar, just pick this. You guys are having too much fun with this. Do you not realize it's late at night? Come on. With the first... Oh, you're just putting that in the jar. What? Okay, the first pick. They're going to draw this out so long. Oh my god, this will take like 20 minutes. D. Just the letter D? What just happened? Just the letter D. So was that... I don't speak Spanish. We didn't hear the stream, so I don't know what they're saying. So just the letter D got picked. What does that mean? Oh, okay. So D1 was Japan, D2 was Netherlands. So Japan goes right up here, and the Netherlands goes right here. So the next pick, their first seed will go here probably, and their second seed will go here. That makes more sense. So Japan on one side of the bracket, the Dutch squad on the other. And there we go. Am I having too much fun moving myself around here, flying around and pointing at stuff? Yes, I am. Do I care? No, I don't. No, I don't. That's the stream we're at right now. Hey, Sakina Fuzby in the building. What? Is that the real Sakina Fuzby, or is it just some other Sakina? Or is that not Sakina Fuzby? Wait, is that Sakina Fuzby? Did Sakina Fuzby just change to Sakina? I'm not sure. All right, here we go. Is that Sakina Fuzby? With a different name? Need to hurry up. Thank you. Yeah, Nason, I agree with you to a certain degree there on Twitch. Oh, my lord. Okay, they're really taking a long time here. Taking a long time. Who wears glasses in the house, bruh? Me, bruh. Here we go. Here we go. Group F. So Group F is Germany and Portugal. Germany and Portugal. So let's go look at the bracket. Germany and Portugal. Okay, so Netherlands draws Germany. But remember, Netherlands no longer has this guy's name. He's kind of famous. Surgical something. I don't know, Surgical Witch, something like that. No longer playing for Netherlands. So Germany, huge favorite in this matchup. Huge favorite. This should be a strong win here. Sakina Fuzby coming in with the $5 dono Australian for the Burrito Gang. Gang, let's go. Germany should be the massive favorite in this matchup against the Dutch squad, who doesn't really have a big superstar. Bob the Rock, probably their biggest player right now. And then Japan on the other side of things. They have a tough matchup against Portugal. Portugal's no joke. I picked Portugal as my sleeper pick last year. And Portugal this year also has a legit lineup. Derp, Vitor, Lucas, GSM, Jeebus. Portugal can ball. Japan's the favorite in that for sure. But Portugal could pull off a nasty upset. They certainly could. Anybody who says Surgical Goblin as though I didn't know who Surgical Goblin is the most hilarious. Guys, do you fall for knock knock jokes? Like, what's going on here? All right. Are you Tony Ferguson? Probably. Probably am. Am I El Kukui? All right. Here go these guys picking the next one. Just pick these dang things. Japan's too good. Yeah, I think, no, Japan's the favorite against Portugal, but Portugal definitely has upset ability. But Japan should win that one for sure. I mean, most of these Group E is the next pick. Okay, so Group E is Spain and Italy. All right, let's look at the bracket here. Look at that bracket. So there's Italy. So the winner of Italy versus their next matchup will face the winner of Germany and Netherlands. And Spain and Japan. Man, that's so early for them to meet. But most likely, who knows who Spain plays? Spain could have a tough... Man, this is backwards. Spain could have a tough matchup over here. But most likely it's going to be Spain and Japan in the quarterfinals. I mean, look, we all want to see Spain versus Japan, but in the quarterfinal? Oh, that's so early. What a brutal pick. What a brutal pick that is to put Spain and Japan together that early. Oh, that's me. What is the No Tilt Worlds? This is like the World Cup for Clash Royale. Best way to put it. Michael Rodriguez, we already had the games played. We just played the last two matches of the group stage and found our last two qualifiers, and now this is the draw. So this is actually the end of a 3-hour stream. Tony Ferguson, the kind of guy who puts on Gooders on backwards. Yep. Man, just stop in one place, please. Pen, no. I'm having fun. All right, who's their next pick? Come on, Rhaegar. Pick a person. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just pick. Rhaegar. Rhaegar. Oh my god. Just pick it. Oh. Who plays against Japan? Who has to play against Spain in the first round? Group A. Oh. Oh my god. The craziest matchup ever in the first round. No way. Spain versus freaking South Korea in the opening. Oh my word. I mean, Italy gets China. Good luck, Italy. More power to you. Spain versus South Korea in the first round. What in the world? Look at this. Look at this four. Look at this. This is just death right here. Japan, Portugal, Spain, South Korea. It's impossible that any other part of the bracket is this hard. It's physically impossible. It's physically impossible. This right here is the nuttiest part of the bracket. Spain versus South Korea, Japan versus Portugal. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This whole thing right here is just nutty. Germany, China's gonna be dangerous for Germany. What are you missing, Nimbus? Did I say something wrong? I feel like the chat's confused. Is the chat confused here? Yeah, exactly. I'm excited, but this is more exciting than the games from today, actually, honestly. This draw is crazy because South Korea versus Spain and Japan versus Portugal all in that one part of the bracket is so crazy. Okay, so Group C, which is what we just saw, Colombia and Peru. Probably the weakest group to make it through, or Colombia and Mexico. Oh, actually Mexico can ball. Colombia and Mexico. Mexico can play. But still, like, of the groups, qualifiers, I mean, look. Probably the weakest... Up there on the list for the weakest group. Ooh, maybe Group B, actually. Okay, so here we go. Let's take a look at this. Like, crazy nuts. Like, crazy insane. Sarab, I do not care. Literally could not care less. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Colombia over here. There we go. Now I got Colombia right here, and then Mexico right here. So I would rather face Colombia, I think, in that matchup. I think. Mexico's just not like firing right now, but they won a good set though. They won a good match. Yeah, Mexico's through. Love from Nepal, says Giddy Don. What's up, Giddy Don? Love back to Nepal. Okay. 3 more draws. Dude, that top left corner of the bracket is so crazy. Looks like you have fun with the movie. And of course I have fun with the movie. That's why I'm doing it, because I have fun with it. That's why I wear sunglasses on my stream inside, because I have fun with it. Come on, draw. Why is there not India? Because India didn't qualify, Gujar. They were in the tournament, they didn't qualify to the next stage. Okay, come on. What do we got? If this is Group B, then this is going to be ridiculous. Is it Group B? Is it Group B? It's Group B. Okay. Wow. 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 So Honduras and Costa Rica. That's fascinating. I mean, who's the banger from either of those two teams? Honduras has like, so Mexico should smash Honduras. They might not, but they should. Because Honduras had like a pretty easy run, I think. And then Costa Rica has Pumbaa, Fabian, and Goku. Okay. Honduras, Shekelo, Monsoon, Eduardo, Albert. Eduardo didn't even play, though. Yeah. Interesting. This right here is like the weak part of the bracket. Green Years is hyped, yeah. Yeah, India has a team that just didn't qualify. Yeah, bottom half is weak in competition, that's for sure. Mason, I'm not sure I've ever been more annoyed with 2 adults. Yeah, they are taking their time, that's for sure. They're enjoying themselves. They're having fun. We have fun here. All right, so this actually is interesting because it decides what side of the bracket, right? Because we have Group G and Group H left. So the question is, who's going to be on the left side of the bracket? Is it going to be Egypt or Argentina? Right? That's the big question. Because if it's Egypt, then, oh my god, if it's Egypt, that left side is so crazy. This right side of the bracket might be a joke, but this left side of the bracket might be nasty. Might be real nasty. Hold on. Oh, it's Group H. Okay, that's actually like that balances the board out way better. Because right now, so Argentina is going to go to the left side of the bracket with all the crazy teams, and then France will also go to that left side, and then Egypt and Brazil will go over to this side. So that Egypt and Brazil are definitely the 2 stronger teams there. So yeah, here's coming to Group G. There you go. So now they'll show you the bracket. This actually balances the bracket out a lot. This balances the bracket out a whole bunch. Because now check it out, right? So now you're going to see Argentina right down here with France. And they're both fine teams, but like neither, in my opinion, are winning this tournament level, right? Could Argentina like make it far, like make semis? Yeah, they could, especially in the bracket they're in. Argentina could make semis here. France out of this group, I mean, they do have Viper, who just won ladder. Islaw, I think Azili's retired, so I don't think he's playing. Hugo, like France can ball, but like this whole chunk right here is not. This is like probably the weakest quadrant of the board. Over here, though, Mexico, Egypt, and Brazil. Those are all really nasty teams. Egypt, I mean, look, Egypt's team is for sure Team Molite. But Egypt versus Brazil won't be an easy match for Brazil. Saudi can win. Mo can carry. Capgun obviously is really good. Safe can win. Brazil should be the favorite in that matchup, honestly. Brazil, Lucas, Samuel, Serge TS, Henankava, Wallace, and Coca. So, okay, if we're going to do my early picks here, I'll do a whole preview video of this. But my early picks here are that Brazil wins this group. I think Brazil wins this group. I think... Oh, man. I don't even know what to do about this group. Maybe Argentina? This group's hard to pick. This group's insane. Japan? I don't know what to do. And this group should be Germany in this group. Is Osama on Egypt? Is Osama on Egypt? I don't think he is. He's not on Stats Royale's list for Egypt. Unless he's on a different account. That would be interesting if Osama was on Egypt. And also in a 3M meta. Man, this is gonna be crazy. I'm gonna have to do a preview video on this bracket. Because woof. There you go, guys. That's it. That's the bracket. That's the whole thing. That's the end of this stream. It's been fun. I've enjoyed hanging out with you guys, and we'll be back here for a lot of the bracket play will be on this channel. Some will be on other channels, of course. A lot of it will be here, and I'll be back on the 1st and on the 4th of April with some of the Gems Cup. With some big time, what are they called? Some big time players that you should enjoy. So if you haven't yet, subscribe to me on my YouTube channel. I'm going to end the YouTube stream, and then I'm going to end Twitch. I'm going to find someone on Twitch to host. Godbody just sent you $5. Seth Rogen. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Osama's from Syria. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Osama's not playing. It doesn't play here. Interesting thoughts, guys. All right, everybody. This has been fun. Peace. Love. Remember, as always, be excellent to each other. Later.